But I have it.
Alright, well, I guess while you're getting started up, we can get started.
Yeah, feel free. I'm coming.
So Keller, you would be up for scribe duty if you're okay with that.
Oh, cool.
And Clyde, you were the previous scribe. Do you want to give us a quick recap?
Okay. So Omdal talks to Dasha about staying at Last Light, what the Gnolls are doing. Finds out that the other Gnolls were working with some other humans. We go back to Candle to make some money. And then hear about another Gnoll camp. So we go to murder some more Gnolls.
Alright, yeah, it was about 5 days of downtime. You guys got paid your 50 gold pieces from Yuri. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Alright, so it is the 17th of winter at 7:30 p.m. and we're hopping back into the thick of things. I guess I can try to play Omdal, at least for this combat. Let me get his character sheet out.
Do you want me to do it?
I think he's pretty straightforward, just kind of blast every turn. I can probably do it okay.
Alright.
Yeah, he just has his Hex Global modifier. Alright. Let me put a token thing on his token. Alright, so Keller, it was your turn at 21. What do you want to do?
Cool. I've got to find where I am again. There I am. Okay, cool.
Just to give you a little recap, there is a
It's fine.
Gnoll over here who is shooting at you. There's the big demonic-looking Gnoll who just came running in, and the
I'm sorry, you mean handbag?
handbag Gnoll, yeah, and the two barbarian Gnolls who are engaged to your priest up here.
I'm going to run up. Use my movement to run there. And then action. So he should be in 60 feet, is he? Just. Right. 60 feet. I am going to Psychic Dagger him.
Okay.
Where are you? Dex is you.
Now, because of how big this thing is you're behind, part of it will be obstructing the shot, this part over here. So it's 10 feet away. So he has light cover from you.
Okay.
Still roll a 25.
25, yeah, that is going to strike as several psychic daggers hit the Gnoll. He recoils in pain, taking 10 points of damage.
I don't get sneak attack on this, and then I'm going to bonus action hide.
Alright, so you hide, disappearing from sight.
Yeah.
Alright, the Fang of Inogu. Let's see, I think so far just the gnome blasted him. But he can't get to the gnome, so he's gonna start 15, 20, to here. 30 feet. And he is going to attack your ally there. Let's see. Alright, so he does his multi-attack. first biting. 15,
No.
I believe, would miss him.
Yep, misses.
He is going to claw once. And then claw
No.
again. Alright.
No.
So he stumbles a bit as your ally keeps his shield up, blocking the attacks. I believe that is it for him. Oliver gives a taunt. And Amdal goes. Alright. Let's see. So Amdal's a little concerned with Amelia being surrounded and wounded. So he's gonna figure that Heller can take care of the archer. Move up this way. Oh, actually, he doesn't even need to get closer. He'll just move his hex to this guy. With his bonus action. And he is gonna fire. Agonizing Blast. Yes, 19 would strike him. Blasting him for only 4 plus 1d6. Oh, well, not the best hit, but 5 damage is 5 damage. Getting the barbarian's attention as he kind of turns and looks angrily at Amdal. Alright, the hunter is going to move up this way, getting into cover. And he is going to make a stealth check. Oh, does not do well, and you can probably still see him with a 6. Clyde.
I'm gonna shoot my handbag a couple of times.
Alright, so you let loose a blast at the handbag. 17 will strike, slightly singeing your handbag for 1 point of fire damage.
Because we don't want to burn it, and then we'll follow up with the grenade launcher.
Alright, 13 unfortunately would just miss him, kind of blasting the wall back here.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's me.
Alright, the Berserker. Not in one turn. Alright, he is going to say something in Knoll and swing at Amelia. His great axe attack. 15, I believe, would miss you.
Miss.
Alright, so you block that attack. He's going to leave your threatening area, giving you an oppie if you want it.
Sure.
Alright, suspend your reaction and go ahead and take an attack. Oh, crits. Nice. So as he's turning to rush over at Amdal, you deliver a nasty hit for 6 points of damage, as he is still resistant to bludgeoning. Then he's gonna rush down this way 40 feet. That's it for him. This Berserker is going to try to bring you down, moving here, taking a battle axe switch.
Because clever getting an attack
Oh,
of
right, never
opportunity at him.
mind. Yeah, he's not going to do that. I forgot about your ally. He's just going to swing from here.
Did Oliver get his reaction back because he used his reaction to dash later?
Oh, I haven't got it back yet.
I thought you did.
Oh, I would have, because it's gone. It's gone.
Yeah,
So
I
would
think
have.
Yeah.
I think a turn has passed since then, because it
Yeah.
would have automatically dropped off. But yeah, he's not going to move. He's threatened. I just, for some reason, blanked on Oliver. Great axe attack. Oof, no, he stumbles and you easily dodge out of the way. Amelia. Also, why is that auto rolling damage? But yeah, go ahead. What are you gonna do?
Bonus action, I guess. Move my spiritual weapon to about here, I think is as far as it'll go.
Alright.
And I'm gonna take an attack on this guy, I guess.
Alright, so as he stumbles swinging at you, you follow up with a mace attack. Warhammer, I should say.
Actually, no. I think I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alright, so instead, you channel
Or,
healing
I think-
energy.
I have Healing Word. Never mind. So I'll Healing Word myself.
Alright, so yeah, you regain 7, feeling much better.
Yes. And that will end my turn.
You do still have your action, because Healing Word is a bonus action, so you could swing.
You can't healing word if you move your spiritual weapon.
I know, I'm just realizing that.
Is it a bonus action to move your spiritual weapon?
It is.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's right.
Which is
then.
kind of annoying because I want my spiritual weapon closer. But I
Well,
want
you
to
could
heal.
just
Well,
say,
I already healed. I already
Alright,
healed.
so you could say you healed
Oh.
instead of moving it. It's fine.
So I'm gonna come here, I guess. Not taking an attack of opportunity from this guy because I'm still within his range.
Yep.
And I'm gonna, I guess, try to get the guy in front of me.
Alright, so you're going for the flank attack. +2. Ooh, 13 is just going to miss
Misses.
him. As he, even distracted, he manages to move out of the way. Anything else?
No, that will end my turn.
Alright, Oliver.
Okay. Right, so Oliver is going to multi-attack with pack tactics because Amelia is in 5 feet of them both. He's going to attack both of them. He's going to do one attack on both. So, first one on the Berserker. 17.
17 will hit him. Doing 5 slashing as he is still resisting.
Then on the level
Ooh,
13.
No, 13 is going to just miss again as he dodges back and forth, avoiding both of you.
And that will be Oliver's turn.
Alright, new round. Keller.
Okay, cool.
got
I keep forgetting I'm right after myself. Okay.
You got some choices to make here.
Great.
So the Berserker seems to be running at Omdal right now.
I'm going to do if my attack is used diverts to me, I'm not going to hide because I'll be getting. Okay, fine. We're going to do this. 15 movement here, and I'm going to try and hit that Knoll Archer.
Alright,
Psychic
who's
Blade.
in cover but not successfully hiding. Yeah, 19 will strike him. And his eyes just bleed as he falls over dead.
He can, in theory, get me, but 5, 10, 15. In theory, I think. Yes, I'm still in range. Alright. Bonus action Psychic Dagger on the Berserker.
Alright, second Psychic Dagger, yeah, 24 will hit him.
And because I was stealth before, would I get sneak attack on the Berserker?
No, you don't still have cover from him, so he can
Okay.
see you right now.
Right, cool.
But that is 7, because you can't reduce that. And he is looking very wounded.
And that is everything.
Alright. The Fang lets out an unsettling hyena laugh. And... let's see, who's more armored? Right, yeah, he's gonna go for Oliver. Oliver doesn't look as armored. Slashing at him with some savage claw attacks. 16, I
Yeah.
believe, just hits, doing
Yeah.
8 slashing. Secondary claw will strike as well, doing 6 slashing.
Yeah.
And a bite attack. Oh, that will completely miss. As he stumbles. So you take 14.
Yep.
And he's looking a bit wounded now. Amdal. Amdal is going to try to blast the guy who's coming at him. Oh, he stumbles. He says, "Ah, someone get him!" As he's backing up, trying to get away. The hunter is dead. Clyde.
Let's start heading in this direction. We'll firebolt the berserker below. 13.
That will hit him. Doing 9
9
fire, which will bring him down.
Grenade launcher the other note.
Alright. 16, yeah, that will strike, doing 8 points of damage.
And you can fuck off.
Alright. So that's it for you.
He needs to move 5 feet
Oh,
away
pushing.
from me.
Alright.
Yep.
So, yeah, sure, he'll move here. The berserker is dead. The other one still can't do flanking without taking an oppie. He... Oh, you're not still wounded, I don't think, right?
No,
After
I
the
shouldn't
healing.
be.
Alright, you have your 2 hands used. Let me just remind myself of that. What's he gonna go for? He kind of wants to bring down the wounded guy, so he's gonna go for Oliver. Hyena laughs as he strikes him, doing 15 piercing. And Oliver stumbles. Crap. Needs some help. As he, I think, looks very wounded now.
Yeah, he looks very wounded.
Amelia.
Bonus action healing word to Oliver.
Alright, so you send some healing magics to him. It's a bonus action.
Sorry, one sec.
No worries. Alright, so he gains 4, feeling slightly better. Anything else? Oh,
Wish I
so
could
yeah.
add. I wish I could add one more spell slot, but I can't. I'm gonna come around here to flank with the Fang dude,
Alright, you circle
and
around.
I'm gonna attempt to take him out.
Alright, flanking attack. Yeah, 20 will strike him.
20.
Slamming
9
into his
bludgeoning.
armor behind. He takes 9. Did that put him to wounded? I think he's still just above. Oh no, he's. Yeah, no, he's just above half. Okay, so he's fine.
Yeah, and I'm gonna just yell to Oliver, like, disengage. Get out of there. Get out of there. You're not looking good.
Alright, Oliver.
Bonus action, second wind.
Alright. You spend your second wind.
Which gives me 8 plus 2 is 10.
Alright. So Oliver's feeling a little bit better.
And then action-wise, Oliver's gonna dodge.
Just as a point, it should be 11.
Should it? 25 then.
Yeah, I believe it's plus level. I think it's
Is it?
Okay,
Alright, I will.
3.
D10 plus
Oh.
level.
Okay, so it's alright. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, and then Oliver's just gonna dodge.
Alright, Oliver is being cautious. New round, Keller.
Let me put this on Oliver. Cool. That's done. Right. I am going to. I mapped this out. I believe 60 feet. I just need to be. Yeah. Cool. 5, 10, 15, 25. Right. And I'm going to Psychic Blade Berserker.
Alright. Send some psychic damage his way. Yeah, 20 is going to strike him and giving you sneak attack with the distraction.
I'm not going to use it.
Oh,
So it's 6 Psychic on him.
okay. That would
Then-
bring him down. Ah.
Bonus action, the other Psychic Blade on the other one.
13 will just miss him, unfortunately.
I can't use the add thing there. Okay. That's it.
Alright. The Fang, seeing all his allies dead, is going to say, I'll take you with me. And he's going to lunge at the Priestess, who is not dodging. Ow.
Defender.
Shit.
Reaction. Do I get to use my reaction as a defender if I'm dodging as my action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
have your, as
you
long
can
as
do
you have
Defender.
your, as long as
I'm
you have
using my
your
defender.
reaction.
Yes, defender reaction on him, so he has the
Disadvantage.
disadvantage on attack rolls of any creature within 5 feet.
So the only thing
Is
is
it within?
you're supposed to do that
Is it-
before he rolls. Because you're not supposed to be able to do it in like response to a crit. 'Cause, yeah, imposing disadvantage means like he would have disadvantage to the roll. So you have to
Okay.
call it before.
Okay. But it was
Uh,
like counter spell, which you could do as soon as you learnt they were casting a
Well, there
spell.
are
Sorry.
things like silvery barbs that you can do after the roll, but imposing disadvantage requires doing it before the actual roll's made. Did you have anything else you were going to use?
Oh yeah, I've only got the defender for his reaction.
Okay. What about, were you saying something, Amelia?
No, I wasn't saying anything.
Alright. So he unfortunately does crit claw you, doing 15 damage.
And I'm unconscious.
Alright, that's gonna trigger his rampage. As he turns around roaring, and as a bonus action, he's going to attack. Let's see, claw, or wait. Oh, make a bite. Okay, so bite attack. 17 at disadvantage, I think actually hits you.
Oliver, yeah.
Alright, so he is bit for 15. Ouch. He's going
8
yeah.
and then
Oh wait,
succeeds on a
sorry, yeah,
Constitution
con
saving
save.
throw.
Yeah. No, yeah, so con save there, Oliver.
So that's just that.
Ooh, I think 11 just misses it.
Yeah, so it's 12.
Unless you have a reaction you can do.
No, not on Oliver.
Alright, so yeah, that would be 15. He'll then take a claw attack at disadvantage, which will miss, and a claw attack at disadvantage will miss.
Alright, so fight attack that he has left?
Uh,
One claw against Amelia, second
oh,
claw
right,
against...
yeah. Well, you rolled
Oh, no.
one. I mean, it's the same roll, so we'll say you missed with both of those. Alright, so that is it for him. Amdal is going to rush north a bit. And he's going to blast at this guy. Also calling for Oliver to get out of there. Oh wait, no. First he's going to use his bonus action to move the mark. Then he's going to blast.
Doesn't Amdal have healing word?
He does.
Does
Yeah,
he?
thought
He
so.
could, he
Yeah.
could get Amelia back up.
Alright, let me see.
He's in range.
He moved 30 feet, I believe. Isn't healing word 60 feet?
I think he can move 30.
90?
I don't think he...
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
Yeah, so I think she's just out of range of that. So yeah, unfortunately for now, he's just gonna blast, hoping he can at least weaken this guy.
Sorry.
It's okay. As long as the bad guys don't hit me while I'm unconscious, I'll be fine.
Yeah, 15 will barely... Or wait, actually... Does he ignore cover?
I don't think so.
No, he doesn't. I don't think he has
I
anything.
think
he's
Ignore
feet.
cover. What's
Feet's the
giving him
agonizing.
cover?
You would have... I can double check, but...
I think his feet's the agonizing blast.
He's, one of the corners is being obscured by Oliver here. So he does have slight, or light cover from Oliver. So he can hit these three okay, but this corner he can't hit, because Oliver's kind of in the way there. So that would just miss. He curses. Clyde.
Let's hit the guy with a grenade launcher. There's a bonus action.
Alright, no, 13 is going to just miss him again. He's getting those 13s.
For Oliver.
Alright,
11 hit points.
Okay, thank you.
alright, so Oliver runs up during...
Oh. Clyde runs up.
Sorry, yeah, Clyde runs up curing Oliver. That's it for Clyde. Amelia, I need you to whisper me a death save, as the wounds are grievous. And you're trying to survive. You could just click the D20 button, highlight GM, then click D20, and I'll roll it to me secretly. Okay, yeah, you know what you got.
Okay.
Oliver.
If I stand over Amelia and take the dodge, does it help protect her from him attacking?
I mean, generally he will go for someone who's up, but yeah, I'll give her cover if you want to do that. I'll say
Alright,
that.
cool. Oliver will do that.
Increase
Oliver
her
will
AC a little.
do that, and then he will take the dodge action.
Alright, so you kind of get in front of her, trying to keep him at bay as you circle around, dodging. New round, Keller.
Okay. Need to do this. Cool. Right. Psychic dagger.
Ooh, no, that will fly past him. Secondary dagger?
Yeah.
Oh, that one gets him. So the second one connects. Like giving
I get
you-
sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would, because he is distracted. 15. Alright, he's definitely wounded from that hit. Now turning his sights down towards you.
Yeah, that's cool. And that's everything.
Alright, do you have a melee weapon out, Clyde?
It's my. Okay.
No.
Okay, just curious. Alright, so for his turn, he is going
I
to...
guess
Or, yeah.
technically I have a focus, which I flavor as a crossbow, but
I
it
don't
does
think
not turn
that'll...
into spanner.
Yeah, the reason is because he is going to leave your threatened area, but I don't think you can really do much about that.
Do an unarmed strike.
Do you want to punch him with your reaction?
Yeah.
Alright. Or you can just punch him in the shin. Go for it.
Yeah. That'd effectively be a 14.
That would hit. Do you have any strength bonus?
No, it's -1, so.
So you
it's the
punch him
minimum
for
of 1
0 damage, I think. Because what usually a punch is a 1/1, isn't it? A fist? Or is it D2? I forget.
It's a 1 plus strength modifier, normally to a minimum of 1, but that's your choice.
Oh, is it? Okay, I forgot the minimum part. Oh yeah, if it's minimum 1, I'll
Your
punch him
choice.
for 1.
Your
Well,
choice. It doesn't matter.
No, that's what it says. I don't remember that. But you're probably right.
I don't know if it says it like that. I just know most people do to 1.
Sure, I'll give you
Minimum
1
of
point
1
of damage.
because I don't believe it's 1 plus your strength modifier. I believe it's your strength modifier. So therefore, a -1 would technically heal him for 1 if you don't have a minimum damage.
Maybe healing punch. Alright, I'll just say you do 1 point of damage. I can look into it later. He's going to come this way. So you spent your reaction. Oliver, he is going to leave your threatened space as well if you want to spend your reaction.
Multi-attack.
Well,
You
Yeah.
don't get
You only get 1 attack on a reaction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I don't get pack tactics from. No, Clyde. Is Clyde within 5 feet of him?
No, not
No,
anymore.
you just moved
over.
out of range.
7.
Alright, so that is going to miss. So you two spend your reactions as he rushes up at you, giving another unsettling hyena laugh and multi-attacking. 17.
Yeah.
Alright, claws you
that's my eight.
for 7.
Okay.
Second attack. Ooh, 21. We'll strike again, clawing you for 10. That might put you
Unconscious.
down. Alright. Well, he is gonna try
I
to.
blasted him.
Hmm?
I blasted him a bunch.
Yeah. He's gonna bite you while you're down. Which will hit, giving you 2 failed death saves.
Okay.
That's it for him.
Wait.
Amdal.
Who is he hitting?
Hey, Kala.
He basically
Hello.
just
Keller. Oh,
screeched and jumped at Keller, biting and
Okay.
clawing him savagely. Oliver will say,
I was
"God
scared 'cause
damn
I-
it, no!"
I was scared. I was scared because I thought it was Oliver.
Oh no, Oliver is still okay. Amdal
Okay.
is gonna try to get closer to get his healing word off.
Keller.
I think, yeah, he's definitely within range of Keller.
Yeah. All right. So seeing this guy savaging Keller, he's gonna say, "Keller, I'll save you," and he chants, sending some healing energies your way. Let me see. Do I have that macroed here? I think I do. Healing word. So first level, you would gain 7, Keller, as you come to this guy over you, kind of slashing and biting at you. That's it for... Or wait, no, that's only his bonus action. So he will
You can also blast.
blast as
This
well. Yeah.
motherfucker.
Blast the bastard.
Oh, it's going to fly past and he curses. Clyde.
Get the fuck up. Got shit to do.
Alright, so
That too.
that's to
Just do it.
Amelia, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
So Amelia,
Just
you
point-
are awakened.
Just doing that just because I'm on top of her, just to make it easier for her to move around.
Point of inspiration, grenade launcher.
Alright.
23, 10 force damage. So he can get the fuck out of Keller's range.
Alright, so you blast him backwards, putting him off balance and badly wounding him. Anything else? Alright, you
That's
sass him violently. So Amelia, you and Keller have a point of exhaustion, just FYI. But yeah, that's it for Clyde. What do you want to do, Amelia?
How does Oliver look, health wise?
He's below half.
He's wounded, but he's not near dead, so he's like all scratched up, basically.
You'd probably
Okay.
guess that Keller's the worst of all of us.
Oh yeah, Keller looks really bad. He just got savaged by this guy.
Yeah.
He went, ah! And the guy just jumped on him, ripping and tearing at
He's
him.
got like bite marks going down his left side. I was like, fucking hell!
Yeah.
Well, Keller's good. Because my spiritual weapon is finally within fucking range of getting towards someone. So I'm gonna bonus action, move my spiritual weapon, smack. I think I can smack the dude.
Yeah, he's within 20 feet.
Yep.
Where is my spiritual weapon?
I moved it. It's next to him now.
I know, but I'm talking about
Oh,
trying to get
macro.
the.
Here, let me give you some token macros.
Woo! Not 20.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna crit. So the spiritual weapon comes flying over, just smashing into him. Oh, and that will bring him down. Ah, as he's knocked backward and then just bashed over that with the spiritual weapon. He goes down.
Are there
no longer moving.
Any other bad guys?
No.
Does not seem so. So the battle can end here, as no one is in danger at the moment.
I'm gonna
want to-
yank Oliver, bring him in for a kiss, and then I'm gonna walk away, just whooping. Like, yes, we did it!
Oliver is like, what the? Oh, yeah, good work, everyone. Hey, kid, are you
I
okay?
He's fine. I'd
He's
like to
fine.
hold the handbag.
That was entirely terrifying. I think I died. I think I actually died. Did I die?
You didn't
Nah, you're
fucking
fine.
die.
He says,
You're fucking not die, you big wimp.
Oliver
You're
says,
fine.
that was a nasty bite you took there. Is that the first time anything's ever put you on your ass?
Define that, technically.
He smiles and slaps you on the back.
Mhm.
He says, welcome.
Oh, that really hurts.
Welcome
Don't do
to
that.
battle. He gives you a approving nod. He says, "But yeah, be careful. Even though I'm not your bodyguard anymore, I still don't want to see you get killed."
Alright.
Hey, Amelia, what
Worried
about
that-
you? You got a little bit of a beating there. Are you okay?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
He nods approvingly.
Nothing you couldn't handle. I had to fucking pick you up.
I would like to
Yeah.
loot the bodies, please.
I need to skin this bastard. You'll make a nice handbag.
Oliver says, "All right, well, let's move quick. We don't know if they had more parties in the area." So you're gonna start looking through the bodies.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I want to extract essence from this bitch.
All right, so
Oh, I want to add a psionic energy to this.
let's see.
It should be alright.
I believe you can add psionic energy to you fail. That's the word.
So
I can add
Fiend,
psionic energy to anything. It just only counts if I. Yeah, so
Fiend
do
is a Arcana roll to extract essence. Let's see how much you
I'll
get.
use a point of inspiration.
Really want your handbag.
19.
All right, so what level is he? So you would get 30 GP worth of Fang of Inogu essence, CR4 creature.
30 GP.
With a 19, yeah, that would be 30 GP, I believe.
Cool. Not a handbag.
Isn't that enough for the? It's 10% the cost, which I thought was 20, or is it more than that?
10% the cost.
Well,
Cool, you said.
in essence, you still need to pay the rest in gold or what's it
Can
called?
we?
Or
No,
components.
that's
Do we have
fine.
enough?
You said 40% last time. 20% last time. If it's 10% now, then that's fine.
Here, I have the rules written down. Let me go look.
Do we have enough for a handbag?
It depends. Last time you said 20%, so 30 isn't enough. But if it's 10%, then 30 is enough.
Yeah, I have them under
30 is
my...
almost enough for a shield as well.
Ooh.
All right. But what else is everyone doing?
I'm raiding the body, looting the bodies for whatever they've got.
I'm just chilling.
Alright, so... you would find some gold on them. They have their normal armaments, so like the low-quality battle axes and spears and everything. But you would also find 52 gold pieces among the fallen. Let's see.
Stuff goes in the stuff bag.
Stuff goes in the stuff bag.
One moment to look at something. Yeah, it was 10%, because I remember 200 becomes 20. So an uncommon usually costs 200 GP plus the 10% essence cost.
10%. Cool.
Yeah. So that would be 20 for your bag. Maybe I accidentally said 20%. I don't remember. Or maybe I said 20 and I don't know. Well, anyway, yeah, it is 10%. So what else do you want to do? You loot the gold. Oh, who took the gold pieces?
Stuff one in the stuff bag.
The stuff bag. Got it. And yeah, what else?
I'll just walk up to Oliver, pat him on the back, and just say, "Isn't this better than like drinking and gambling your money away?"
Huh? Oh, well, mostly, but I don't know. I could do without being savagely bitten by these goddamn gnolls. He kind of rubs the big bite wound on his armor. He says, but
Get
yeah.
better.
Go ahead.
Just get better at it.
He shoots you a bit of an annoyed glance. He says, guys in the back shooting magic, telling me to get better. He crosses his arms. He says, anyway.
Well, then choose the magic.
He once again gives you another disapproving glare. He says, maybe we should look around and see what else they had.
Maybe
Don't
we
listen
should
to him.
fuck off
Don't-
until
don't listen
people
to
can
him,
actually
Oliver.
heal people.
Yeah, don't listen to him, Oliver. He's just a crusty old gnome
Oliver
who's
goes,
stuck in his ways.
Maybe we should fuck off until we actually have some combat capabilities again.
I mean, I'm ready to go for round 2.
No, I'm not. Really not.
I
It really hurt.
He says, what are you
I could
thinking,
probably
old man?
take both of you down in a single fucking shot.
You thinking fall back and rest? He looks...
I vote for resting. Yeah.
Says, well, we should definitely, if we're gonna rest, we shouldn't rest here. My vote would be we find
Yeah.
a nearby cave and bunker down for a bit, treat our wounds, and come back. Says if the only problem is if there are reinforcements and they come, though, we miss the opportunity to grab more stuff from their village. But I think at this point it's risky to explore further.
Shall we take the bodies away with us?
He says, I don't know, it's kind of a mess here. I don't think it's going to make a difference.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so,
Find somewhere to camp, please.
so you're falling back to a nearby place to rest. Give me a survival check for Oliver.
Oh, come on, Keller. I'll pat him on the back a bit too hard.
Oh, don't do that. That really, really hurts.
Alright, leave the kid alone.
Oh, come on. Such a whiner.
Here, help me search for a campsite. Because apparently I rolled terribly.
You're acting like you almost died or something.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I saw a light. It was horrible.
Oh, that was just my lights cantrip.
Are you gonna help him with the survival check, Amelia? You're trained in survival, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I'm not, but I have a I have a decent wisdom.
But he is, so yeah, you can just make a wisdom check, and yeah, that's fine. Alright, so yeah, you find a decent place nearby to hang out for the time being. You're gonna spend an hour there, I assume.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking a short rest.
Just as a point, you rolled an 8, Amelia, because you were exhausted, so have disadvantage
right.
on that check.
Yeah.
True.
But considering the spell slot expenditure, if people start fucking going down again, there's not going to be many spells to get people back up.
No.
Shall we long rest?
Also, Amelia, make sure that you still have 1 level 2 spell slot left, because when you cast spiritual weapon, you use the spell slot.
Yeah, no, I still have it.
It is pretty late in the day, but I don't know. I mean, there might just be some supplies to be looted from the village. There, I don't know. Let's see how we feel after an hour.
You know what? Fuck it. While you guys take a short rest, I'll go check the village and see if there is just shit to loot, or whether there are more enemies.
Says you're gonna be able to stay out of sight.
Of course.
All right. Well, be careful. All
Never.
right. So you're going in there alone. Are you doing anything, or are you just looking around? Like doing invisibility or anything like that?
Oh no, I've not got any spells like that.
Alright, so you head in. So yeah, behind some of the rocks there, you do find some tents set up. Seems like they're all empty. There's also a fire that's burning. Looks like the smoke is going up into some caves above. You would see what looks like some kind of meat that's all burnt and charred at this point. Give me a perception or investigation, I guess. Either one of those would help here.
14.
Right. So, looking around, you would find a bunch of what look like shroom crates, like wooden crates made from shroom wood that may have been stolen from some place, as they don't look like they're knoll crafted. Other than that, you find more knoll weaponry, and actually in one of the tents you would find 100 gold pieces of arcane components. Looks like some kind of shaman's tent, though you don't remember fighting a shaman. There's also several piles of knoll bones scattered about in the back of this tent.
Room crate. What's in this room crate?
All right. So do you have a crowbar or anything to pop them open?
Yes, I do.
All right. So you use your crowbar and pop these open. With the crowbar, it's not all that hard. Everyone, do you all have wish lists?
Yes. I've
Right.
got a very
No.
basic one.
Everyone, give me a d20 roll.
It's not in the chat, but it's just the standard artificer bullshittery. Yeah.
All right. So Clyde.
Does
Um,
Oliver get one?
No. No NPC wish lists. Clyde. Let me see.
I've not put it in the thing.
Oh,
Where is it?
if you have it, do you want to just post it in there really quick? I can take a look through it.
Yeah, I'm just looking through it now. So,
Mark you off the
Wow.
list here.
We should really start posting. We should really start posting our character descriptions in the party thing.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
should.
Whenever you have a chance, it's fine.
I keep forgetting.
Stuff goes in the stuff bag.
Stuff does go in the stuff bag.
So the other things you would find in there, there are a bunch of rations. There are, it's like 21 days worth, 3 weeks. Let me put this in the chat.
No, you probably want things.
Just make a quick list of the stuff you find. Alright, so that's what you find in the crates, along with another possible thing, which I have yet to determine. Looks like this may have been some sort of caravan shipment of goods that was pilfered at some point.
Yeah.
Actually, do you have history? Because there is a...
Yeah.
Okay, there's a marking on the crate, which you might know more about. Give me a
I can
history
do it.
roll.
Sure.
Oh, never mind. It looks a little familiar to you. Possibly some kind of merchant's mark from Candle. Maybe one of your clients. You don't think it's Keller's family, but it might be one of the mercantile families. So, yeah, this might be one of their shipments.
Cool.
Uh,
There's another grappling hook. There's more pickaxes. And there's more shovels. And more pittons.
Let me take a look at these wish list items. But yeah, what do you want to do?
Stuff goes in the stuff bag.
As per usual.
I'll make a note of the marking on the crate. And we'll head back.
All right, so there is a looks like some kind of odd-looking glass bottle within the crate. Yeah, it's well, give me an Arcana check.
$11.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like a healing potion, possibly, or some kind of potion, but the bottle itself is a little bit odd.
Cool. Can I make a history check to see if I know what these sort of things are?
The potion
Because
bottle?
it's I specifically have a trait that lets me.
I mean,
make
usually it would just be like an identifier, detect magic. You could use history though. Maybe you'll get lucky. It'd be pretty obscure.
Okay. It says +2 to it.
18.
It'd be an 18.
So this, yeah, it's probably. What you know with an 18? I'll say you don't know exactly what it is, but you don't think it's a standard potion vial. This looks like something you may have read about at some point.
Okay. I will eventually buy a pill.
All right. So you, I assume, head back to camp.
Yes.
All right. So I'll say that probably took about 40 minutes or so. The rest of the group at this point, I'll say the hour passes, but you just started. Well, are you gonna rest, or were you just doing that?
Yeah, I can.
So you'll need
You wanna do a long
another.
rest?
You'll need another 40 minutes if you want a short rest. But the rest of you, if you want, can spend a short rest as you hit
I
the
get
hour
nothing
mark.
from my shoulders.
Okay, so yeah. Anyone who wants to, go ahead and spend a short rest and benefit from it appropriately. It's now 8:30 in the evening. When you get back, Oliver would be like, find anything good?
No, it was completely empty.
Give me a
Oh no,
deception
there was some
check.
rations. There was some rations.
Give me that deception check.
Okay. Bunch of rations. Nothing else useful.
Alright.
Yeah, what's my passive insight? Is it like 10 plus your?
Yeah, but you are at disadvantage right now, so whatever it is, -5. But yeah, you need a 11 or more passive to beat that.
I think I have. Well, I have a 5 modifier to my insight.
Yeah, so it's, your passive is 10.
Yeah. So yeah, right now you'd be at 10 because of the wounds you sustained. I don't know. Does anyone beat a 10?
I meet a 10.
I'm working out Oliver's hit points at the minute. Sorry.
That's fine.
Right.
Well, I'll say Oliver just shrugs and says, well, that's a little disappointing.
Alright, let's do an insight.
Can we roll insight checks?
Generally it would be a passive, but sure, if you want to.
Passive,
roll.
My passive insight is 11.
Well, you're at disadvantage, so -5. And you got
6.
a 7.
Tears of sadness.
Everyone's too tired to question it. Tired and injured.
I'm gonna
Sure.
hand out some of the rations I found to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing useful. Just some rations.
How much rations are you giving everyone so they can record
That's not
on
what
the
I
sheet?
wanted to do.
Oh, I will make a ration for everyone.
Oh, you just mean for tonight. All right.
Give everyone some food.
So everyone takes food. Are we camping here or are we heading back?
Well, we can set up the tents and chill.
Fine.
Well, I mean, town's only like what, 3 hours away. We still have enough time to get back. I mean, if we've defeated the camp, there's no reason to stay here, right? Unless there's more we're doing.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm here.
Oliver just kind of shrugs. He says, aren't we supposed to be getting paid for doing this?
Oh yeah, the money. That's useful.
Alright, so you're going to camp here the evening, or are you heading back to Last Light?
We can
We're having,
back.
I was like, we're having a full rest, so I'd say head back.
Alright, so you are going to travel through the caves. Go ahead and give Oliver a survival check. You can assist him if you want at disadvantage.
Woohoo!
I should
Love-
perhaps help instead then,
Okay. So
because you are tired, and I get a fucking 10.
Alright, so yeah, no, it's not too long a trip. You pass another 3 hours, making it 11 by the time you, or 11:30 by the time you get back to Last Light.
Did you roll to check if you would beat me or not?
Yes.
Just to spite you. Alright. So yeah, you do make it back. The guards allowing you entrance, and is it rest time for the evening?
It depends
Yes.
on the chances of me being able to purchase a pill.
Oh yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that before. I want to do that before Clyde.
What, purchase a pearl?
Yeah.
You're gonna
I
try
wanna
to...
Oh,
beat
we both. Okay.
Wait, why are you buying a
Okay.
pearl?
Because I
You
also
get
have
identify.
identify.
Oh, sure. So you're talking to some of the farmers and quartermasters. Give me a, I guess persuasion would be the closest thing. It's kind of
I'm
late.
going to use a point of inspiration, so I've got advantage on it against her disadvantage.
All right.
Oh, it didn't roll with advantage. 17.
All right. So Clyde manages to quickly track down someone selling a pearl who is willing to part with it. We'll say for 100 gold pieces, normal price.
Okay, cool. I will cast Identify on this item that I probably know what it is, but
I assume
Yes,
you're ritualing that.
yes.
Okay. Yep, you probably knew what it was, out of game anyway, but that is what it is.
Okay.
Slumbering dragon vessel. Alright, so other than that, I assume bedtime?
Yes. Amelia asked
Um,
like 2 people where she could find a pearl, and then went to bed.
Yeah, by the time you find the guy, he says, "Oh, I sold it to some surly gnome, sorry."
All good.
Alright.
Hey,
Um,
next time he is prone to listen, he is prone to, light fingers and way underpaying for things. So just be careful with him.
Nods, he says, "Alright, I'll keep that in mind."
Hey, Oliver, I have a question. Why didn't these people ask the rich boy who has lots of pearls if they could just use one?
Bullshit, you have pearls.
Oliver just
I don't
You
have
not
pearls, my
have-
family have pearls.
Oliver just
We're not
shrugs.
fucking candle. I'm going to purchase a vial if one is available.
Yeah, they would have vials. You could purchase them at book price.
Got the empty health potion I drank.
Oh, cool. Can I have that?
Yeah, I don't need it now.
Cool. I will put a health potion into it.
All right.
It only lasts 24 hours, but I may as well do it before we go to sleep. And then go to sleep.
Alright, so you pour a health potion from that vial into the other one, and then go to bed. So the night is going to pass without issue. Go ahead and long rest. Feeling much better. And yeah, what do you want to do? It is now the next day.
I'm gonna do the
7:30 a.m.
what's it
on
called?
The 18th of winter.
What's it called to give me a +1 of my armor?
Archon's Blessing. No, not
Yeah,
Archon's
that
Blessing.
thing.
Blessing.
No,
of
Blessing of the Forge.
Alright, go ahead and link it. Blessing of the Forge. Got it. And you don't have to tell me you're doing that. If you're just doing that as part of your long rest, you can. It's like
Okay, I
preparing
wasn't
spells or anything else. I mean, the first time you do it, it's good, just so I have an idea of what you're doing. But after that, like if it's just part of your long rest routine, you can just say you did it.
Okay. I just
Hey.
wanna be sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Yuri. Yuri.
Give me 1 second. I want to read something. Oh, okay, sorry, I'm just yawning. So you go looking for Yuri, who is basically getting the guard rotations in order and working on security for the day. And she says, yes, Clyde, what can I do for you?
You owe me some gold. I killed the camp.
She says, yes, I heard you had come back from your journey. Everything went well, I hope?
No, we fucking shit hit the fan straight away. Fucking Galen nearly died, fucking Amelia nearly died, fucking I stopped Olive from nearly dying. It was fucking brilliant. Gold.
Says, well, that does not sound great, but I'm glad you all made it back. And of course, I'll get you all paid. Which I believe was 50 gold pieces each, right? 300?
Yeah, you can just hand that to me.
Give me a persuasion check. She says, well, I'll probably just have it sent to all the different people, but here's your share. And she would pass you a bag of 50 gold pieces. And you guys can all say throughout the day you got your 50 gold pieces as well.
Okay.
Oliver is happy to have some money again. He says, we should
Listen,
probably... or go ahead.
Listen, Oliver, I think you should come, why don't you come stay with me when we head back to Candle? I could really use some help around the shop. And I mean, I'd be willing to pay you.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage. Says, pay me. Well, I could use a job on the side now that I'm not taking care of this one anymore. Sure, why not?
It's long hours. It's long hours, but I mean, it comes with room.
Says, I haven't worked a forge since I was a kid. Should be interesting.
You don't know
Hey,
how to
well,
work a sword.
I'm not sure. Well, we'll talk details on the road.
He nods. He says, what about here? We looking into any more of this Knoll stuff? We got that map, right?
Yeah, we got a map. Any interesting points on the map?
Says, well, there were a couple of marks on that map we found we didn't look into. Let me check something. Oh, and he says, and what about the gold we found? Are we gonna split that?
What gold?
That the Knolls had that we put in the stuff bag.
Yeah, the
Oh, stuff in
52
the
gold
stuff
pieces.
The 52 gold pieces, yeah. Oh, and actually, while I'm thinking about it, I should get Amdal his money. Are you taking
Yeah.
care of Oliver, his money? Keller?
Yeah, I wanted to check with. Hi, do you know the 50 that's already in Oliver's money? Is that what we have just got paid, or was that in there prior? Okay, cool.
I want to say that was prior. Or wait, did you
It is.
just add
It
that?
was.
I don't know.
Yeah,
He-
it's fine. Yeah, no, that was the gold that he had prior, so it's 108 now.
Cool.
Alright, and then let me give Omdal his money. So,
Well, if we go back to Candle, then I can make enough stuff back. If we go looking for some more people to kill,
apparently
then I can
Omdal's
maybe
loaded.
make some. I don't think he's had anything to spend his money on.
No.
If we go and kill some more of those fucking fang fuckers, we can make some shields and armor. I mean, if Amelia asks nicely, I might teach her how to make some shields and armor.
Do you think we'll be able to find
Shield and
longbows?
armor. Thank you for the offer, Clyde.
You know how
Uh-uh.
to make shields and armor. You don't know how to enchant the shields and armor.
I was gonna ask, like, can I have some enchanted shields and armor?
Go kill a
You're
fang.
fine.
If
Well,
we go and kill some more fangs, we can make plenty of
Well-
shields and armor.
I mean, if you give me an hour, I could probably make what kind of armor do you wear right now?
Scale mail.
Yeah. Is there any is there anything
Uh,
non-magical that I can make that would work better?
so
Let me
That's
check.
worth less than 100 gold pieces.
That'll
it's
double
worth-
check, man.
It's worth less than 100? I'm not sure about that. I know there are some more expensive armors you can make, depending on...
No, there's no medium armor that beats it. You could make him some chainmail, but that's only better if his dex isn't more than a +2.
Which is
Isn't,
their
wait,
+1.
isn't half-plate a medium armor that would be higher than that? Scale? Or wait,
Half-plate,
Half-plate.
that's too much.
15.
yeah, oh
Who's
yeah,
what-
under 100, yeah, for sure.
What's the dex mod?
Under 100.
Hasn't got one.
Hasn't got one.
Oh yeah, his dex is 11.
Dex is 11. Then you could make some
Oliver
chainmail real
or-
quick.
Oliver or Keller?
Oliver.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Keller.
Oh no, Oliver's not got. Oliver's is an 11.
He's got a strength for 13.
15.
Cool. You could make him
And
some.
what does Oliver wear? What does Oliver wear now?
Scale mail.
You could make him some chain.
Hey. Oh yeah, no, let's get him into some chainmail.
Are you using the rest of our iron to do that?
I'd have to.
Well, technically,
Do I have enough?
is his scale mail made out of metal, DM?
I mean, you could probably... Generally speaking, I'd say it is, though. I mean, there are probably alternate materials you could use.
Can I
It's
use
a
the?
scale
Can I use a
mail.
scale mail? Can I use a scale mail to turn it into chainmail?
You would need to add a supplementary 25 gold pieces, but theoretically, your
That's fine.
Artisan's blessing.
Yeah, I'd
Probably
say
let
you
you do
could
that.
use those materials. You just like you said, you probably have to add the gold piece and materials.
Actually, let's see if we've got enough gold with other stuff.
You could also buy us a chainmail, although then you'd be
He
paying
could.
money.
But that takes money. You could use his existing scale mail and the great axe we've got, and that would cover it.
Sure.
Wait,
I'll do
is that
that.
one of the Knoll Great Axes?
Is it made of metal?
Yeah, probably. Probably just.
Well,
cheaply
it doesn't-
crafted.
I don't. Does it
Alright,
need?
sure.
Do I have to have an no more than 100 pieces? As a part of this ritual, you must lay out metal, which can include coins with a with an equal value of the creation. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I'll
just need
say
matter
that
of equal value.
it's not well crafted, but yeah, I'd say that there's probably shitty iron in there that you could use, so that would work.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to use the Knoll Great Axe and the ring mail he's wearing with your ability. Artist.
Make him some chainmail.
All right. So let's see. Layout metal.
Thanks,
how long-
Ryan.
How long does this take?
An hour.
An hour.
Okay. So yeah, you lay out the stuff. You do your artisan's blessing, channeling divine energy, and with the power of the forge, a new shiny set of chainmail is now there.
16.
Thanks,
And-
Bridget. And I give her a wink
Bridget, wait, who's
And-
Bridget?
and a fit. Bridget, my goddess.
Oh, your god. I was like, is there a Bridget? Your Bridget.
Give her
Bridget.
a wink. Give her
Bridget will
give her a
you
wink and a
thumbs
fist
up.
bump.
Yeah, thumbs up from
Give her
from
a
the
wink.
heavens.
a wink and a fist bump.
That will increase Oliver's AC by 2, Keller.
And that puts it to 18. Cool. Thank
18
you.
with a shield, correct.
Yes.
Whilst she's doing that, can I write a recipe on how to make a +1 shield?
You mean
Because
the
I can-
actual the actual crafting recipe?
Yeah.
You could probably do that if you had like ink and parchment in like an hour or so.
I would need ink and parchment.
Unless you have something that gives you the ability to like generate it.
No,
do
I'm
you have
saying I would need to get it.
Oh, okay.
Does
So
Yuri
yeah.
have it?
She wouldn't, but you could probably just buy it from some of the people of Candle
Are we back in Candle?
or Last Light. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, I'll buy some ink and
Oh,
some
yeah.
parchment then. And then there you go, Amelia. You can now also make +1 shields.
All right.
Thanks.
Ink's like 10
How long's
gold
that?
pieces.
How long is that going to take to enchant it?
To actually enchant stuff, it takes quite a while.
Yeah, so
Oh.
magical shields are uncommon, I believe, which I think is a work week, 1 work week or 2 work weeks, I
Okay.
forget. It's a good amount of time though, of downtime.
Ah,
Well,
super.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, little guy. Thanks for sharing your secrets with me.
Because you can already make +1 armor and weapons, can't you?
Yes.
Okay. So now you can make +1 shields. And then I can make +1 armor and +1 shields, plus a bag of holding. Cool. I can't make +1 weapons yet. Where the fuck is paper on this list?
Hang on a second, everyone. I'm gonna take a quick break.
Okay.
Anyway,
Where-
backup character all ready to go as well if Keller died. I'm like, right, okay, let's get this one going.
Or
Wait,
wasn't
Tango-
gonna die. He was like within 20 feet of like 2 healers.
Well, he was
He
within
was
like
fine.
he was within 20 feet of 3 healers, just one of them was unconscious.
Well, exactly. Within 20 feet of 2 available healers.
Yeah.
And hey, I finally healed someone other than me.
You did.
Look at me go. See, we
Didn't-
can make a healer out of Amelia.
Yeah. And this is the point, Amelia. Swap fucking healing words for cure wounds.
Well, you guys told me to swap it. That's why I
didn't tell you
swapped
to
it in the
fucking-
first place.
I didn't tell you to swap it because
Omdal
you killed
did.
yourself. Well, fuck knows why Omdal did, because he's the one who fucking... You're the one who heals you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
no, my spiritual weapon was like next to useless for like half of that battle because I couldn't move it anywhere. So I was gonna like my next suggestion was like, hey guys, let's just move this battle like 20 feet this way.
Well, I also find it fucking brilliant how that fight was just like the most unoptimal fight ever.
Yeah,
You guys
100%.
Both Oliver and fucking you and me just like fucking not targeting like the fucking berserker for no reason. Fucking Oliver splitting his attacks up. It's just like, yeah, let's just fight inoptimally. Like, we don't know each other yet.
No, I would.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, no, like generally you don't want to split up your attacks. You want to just kind of like focus fire on like one person.
Part of me thought I'd take the berserker out and then I'd at least get the other guy down to half, so it was less.
Well, my issue with the berserker was that like every hit I would do, like even when I was doing critical hits, he would just take half of whatever
Yeah.
I was doing. So it was like,
Yeah,
well,
that
I'm
was-
not gonna keep hitting this dude when this other guy is doing like 3 attacks around.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, it should have been me shooting at the berserkers, but I was shooting at the handbag because I wanted the handbag.
Yeah, you doofus.
I suppose Keller should have gone after it.
Keller was fine. Keller did what he needed to do at the right time. Because when that berserker went after Omdal, I was like a little bit nervous because I was like, "There's no way Amelia's gonna get to him because she's locked down with these other guys." So it was like, okay, Keller, the best thing you could do is go after the berserker, especially with your psychic blades, because you're not gonna be doing half damage to these berserkers with your
I
psychic
wanted
blades.
to take the archer guy out first because like that dude is. If I go after him and I hide, he can see me. So I was like, kill him, and then just like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, no, you made the right call. You also made the right call on when to use a sneak attack and not.
Yeah.
Didn't
Well,
use it in
yeah.
a few instances where it would have been better to use it on your second attack.
Yeah,
So you made the right calls on those.
I think it's just getting used to when to use sneak attack and not.
Yeah.
I'm getting
It's
better.
okay.
With Oliver.
Oliver is definitely getting better. Yeah, no, like, do not use. He's way better not using the crossbow.
Mm.
Do not take out the crossbow.
Crossbow is fucking stupid.
Yeah, the crossbow does slow him down a bit.
Yeah,
It
like
slows him down,
admittedly,
and then
admittedly, I could have taken repeating shot and given him a repeating shot crossbow, so he would still be able to use his melee attack, his multi attack. But I didn't think he'd be using his crossbow because that's a fucking stupid thing for him to use.
I was.
yeah, no,
when
Oliver.
go on.
But you can see, like, even at half health, he's still able to stay up way longer than any of the player characters.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get death saves.
Like,
Yeah,
he
it's-
doesn't.
No,
No.
Oliver
But
doesn't
if
get death.
But if I'm there and I'm free, like if I have my action free to cure wounds,
Yeah,
I'm more than like, and he's within range. Like, I'm more than happy to spend my turn healing him.
You could. It's like with Patchwork with the listeners we had. If she was there in enough time, she can. Oliver doesn't make death saves.
I know, and that's why when I hear he's like at half health, I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna start switching my focus to making sure he doesn't like that he stays up.
I only
Um,
did a dodge action in
it was-
2 instances. I dodge when he's below a certain amount of health, which is about 15, or when it's ranged people and he's not near them. They're the only times I will
And when he-
purposely take dodge.
And if I'm still up and I see that he's in trouble, I can cast Sanctuary,
It's cool.
and that makes it
Definitely-
harder
yeah.
for him to get hit.
Yeah, it's like I said, I think it's just me getting used to playing a fighter type. Like getting used to that whole going in and
Well,
it's not my natural.
You're nervous about him
It-
dying because of a dumb choice that you make.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We all are. But the thing, yeah,
As well.
yeah, but the thing is that yeah, Oliver has more life to him than you think, and we all like him, so we're not like all of the people with the healing spells like him, so we're gonna do whatever we can to keep him alive.
When I was trying to pick my rogue subclass, I was torn in between Soul Knife and Phantom. I went Soul Knife because it was the one I always wanted, but Phantom was tempting.
Yeah, Phantom's pretty cool, but I mean, you talk about Soul Knife all the time, so I think that was the right choice.
I like it because of the whole
Oh.
psychic dice and everything.
Is there?
What's your plot reason for him being Soul Knife?
I'm gonna be very basic and be like, it's my dad. Like, I'm gonna say, like, because, like, I don't know who my dad is, like, where he's from, wherever he is, like, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I don't know anything about my dad. I've never been told anything about my dad, so maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know why I can do it. I can just do it in my head. It's because his dad's either from the Fae, his dad's even a Ladrin, or his dad's from the Astral City.
Was Keller was Keller adopted or something?
Oh, Keller's
Or is
mom,
it his or
Keller's mom had an affair.
okay. And his dad is human?
Adopted dad.
Or is he elf? Yeah.
Oh, my
Well, his
biological
stepdad.
My
His
stepdad's
stepdad,
human.
whatever.
My stepdad's human. Mom's human. My biological dad is full elf, but I don't know where.
Okay.
Yeah. We need a couple sets of goggles of night, don't we?
Yeah.
Only
I
for
don't
Amelia
have-
and Oliver.
Yeah, Amelia and Oliver don't have dark vision.
I think with chain mail, Oliver has a disadvantage at stealth anyway, so I don't think he's going to be.
I need an amulet of constitution is what I need.
Amulet of health.
Whatever. The constitution one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
health.
amulets that when your character doesn't use them have no effect on the character
Shut up!
whatsoever.
Shut up! I didn't know. It's been okay. I literally got that thing on day one, and that was like over a year ago.
Yeah, I know. I just find it funny.
Leave me alone.
Alright,
Leave me alone.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
My for context, my druid character in another game has an amulet of health, which brings her constitution up to 19. But I literally got it the first day that I started playing with her and immediately attuned to it, not thinking about it in any way. Well, I recently unattuned to it and found out that I had an 18 constitution. So it was doing fuck all.
Do we?
Well, he's giving you 1 point of con, I guess.
Yeah, which does nothing.
Which does nothing.
Yeah.
Ryan's
Do
just been
we-
teasing me ever since we found out.
So what's the plan? What are we doing now? Are there more things for us to kill, or do we go back and make some stuff?
Well, I mean, we can ask Yuri to see if there's something else for us to do here, but I mean, I'm always keen to go back to Candle.
Now, you didn't tell her about the map you had, right?
Yes, I showed it her last session.
Actually, is Ellen and James around?
They are, yeah.
I wouldn't mind going and checking in on them.
All right. Yeah.
And
they're-
I'm sure Abdul would want to come.
I'll probably go. Keller will probably go with Amelia and Amdal as well.
I will too, seeing as we're all doing it.
All right. So yeah, you would find Ellen and James here still. They seem to be doing well. They would greet
Hey
you.
guys. Hey guys, how are you doing? How are things?
She says, "Oh, we've been pretty good for the most part. The settlement seems like it's been secure. Yuri's been doing a good job of keeping everything in line, so yeah, things have been going well. How have things gone
Awesome.
with you at Candle?
Oh, nothing too exciting. I was thrilled to find out that my shop was not broken into, as Clyde was joking before.
That's good to hear.
She'll glare at Clyde. But yeah, and just like I'll just like chat aimlessly with them for a bit.
All right.
That was more just like what I wanted to do, was just check in with them, see how they're doing, you know, make sure that they know that the offer for us to bring, like for me to bring them to Candle was still open.
Give me a persuasion check, I guess.
Do you guys even know why you guys were taken? They held you separately.
Oh, they held not Amelia. What was her name?
Ellen.
Yeah, they held Ellen, not James. James avoided.
James has escaped, yeah. Did you ask them why they were taken?
Yeah, I just asked Ellen why she was taken.
Oh, now I think Amdal did let you know what he found.
No,
No.
Amdal never.
No.
Amdal never
Didn't?
told us. It was Amelia who knows.
No, Amelia doesn't even know.
Amelia just knows
Amelia
that they're hiding
knows-
something.
Amelia knows that Almdal is keeping something from her in regards to them, but she basically said like, "Hey, I'm not gonna ask you to break their trust for my curiosity." So, you know, as long as it's not something that, like, the group has to know, like it's not gonna affect the group, then
So
it's fine.
yeah, Ellen kind of just shrugs and says, "Yeah, I don't know why they had taken me. I'm guessing they were gonna make me work with the others, but I don't know for sure." Which you can do an insight check on that if you want. I think you already
Sure.
incited this before, and you thought she wasn't telling you everything.
I'll join in on that.
Yeah, she seems like she's being kind of secretive. James would say, "Amelia, could I speak with you in private for a moment?"
Yeah, of course.
So-
Do you want to go for a walk?
He nods. He says, "Yeah, I think that might be good." Ellen, are you gonna
Wow,
be okay
Ellen.
here? She nods and says, "Yeah, I should be fine."
Well, they kept you for a reason, Alan. You wasn't with the others, they could have had you mining. Why wasn't you mining? What are you telling me?
Hey,
What do we
Clyde.
need to know? You've gone. You're walking
Clyde,
with James.
No,
You walked away
I'm
with
assuming.
James.
We can say that you
I
had walked
did
away
wanna-
already.
All right. Well, I did want to say kind of before I left, like, because I before James wanted to tell me something, I did actually want to say, like, Clyde, stop, like, interrogating these people and just, like, look at Ellen, like, just ignore him. He's just a cranky old gnome.
Yeah, they've got information.
That's all I
we
wanted to
need.
say.
They've got
they
information
don't.
we need. Oliver, get me the bucket.
Oliver would say, "The bucket."
Yeah, it's fucking waterboarding this bitch.
What?
So I got the feeling that they're hiding something. Elise and James.
Amelia.
Oh,
No,
I'm,
not.
I'm fully joking about saying that.
I know, but I was saying
Ellen?
like
Um,
Ellen and James. We got the feeling they're hiding something from us.
Are you saying this
Yeah.
out loud in front of them?
Oh, I'm asking you.
Oh,
with the
okay.
14.
Well, yeah, you think that Ellen is nervous about talking about it, but you think she does know something that she's not saying.
Okay. Cool.
So you obviously know something that we don't know, and that's important because we need to know it.
Give
So you can
me.
either tell it us.
Go ahead. Give me a persuasion check. But
Or
yeah,
we could not know it, and then you get kidnapped by Knowles again, and then we don't know how to deal with it because you've fucking been kidnapped by Knowles. Hey, an 8.
she seems to be getting a little bit distressed. She says, "I I told you, I don't know exactly why they took me. And she just says, I don't want to talk about this, and she leaves. Seeming a bit annoyed.
Next time you get kidnapped by Gnolls, remind me not to fucking risk my life saving your ass.
Hey, Clyde, how
Fucking
much do you
stupid humans.
Clyde, how much do you really want to know why they got kidnapped?
I want to know what the fuck's going on.
Alright, stay here and don't come after me. I will go after her.
Alright, so I'm going to cut to
Yeah.
Amelia for a moment. So James kind of walks you out back. He says, I'm a little worried about staying here, if I'm honest. I might be willing to take you up on that offer, but you said that someone in Candle was creating distractions and causing mischief. I mean, are we going to be any safer there than we are here? I would like to think so, because there's a big gate and everything, but also if there are already people in town, I mean, she could get taken there just as easily, right?
Of course, but I mean, do you trust us?
Of course, he says. You saved my life and her life by taking out those not gnomes, those gnolls.
Those damn gnomes.
Those cranky old gnomes.
Those cranky old gnomes, man.
These cranky
Well-
old gnomes will murder you in your sleep.
Exactly. Gotta watch out for him. But anyway, yeah, he says, I just, I don't really want to be a burden to you or your group. Like I said, you've done so
Not at
much.
all.
I'm just wondering if we're better off trying to be secretive about where we are or hiding in a place that's more defended. I almost wonder also if we should just move on and try to find a new place.
I mean, really, that's up to you and what you and the rest of your group feel most comfortable doing. I will point out that that my group, we are closer at hand to help you in Candle than we would be out here. I mean, it's a good 5 to 8 hours to get out here. I mean, if something happens, there won't be anything for us to do. Unfortunately. But, elsewhere, then you have to deal with the unknown.
He nods. He says, yeah, I've thought about that. Well, I guess if you all are willing, then maybe we could go back to Candle with you next time you travel there. He says I can
All right.
try to find a job to help support Ellen and myself, and hopefully she can find something too.
Of
but-
course, and I'm willing to help out. Do you have any trade skills, maybe?
Says, I do have some, not the most legal ones, but I also have some money that I stole when we left the Empire.
Oh yeah,
So-
he actually didn't pay.
Okay.
it.
Huh?
I checked the VOD, he didn't pay it.
He did or didn't?
Didn't.
Oh, well, he gave the money to Amdal, but I don't know if Amdal paid
No,
you.
No, he
He didn't.
Like, on the VOD, he didn't. Like, he said he would give it to us in the morning. We had a long rest and the session ended.
Oh. Alright, I'll have to go back and look at that then. But, yeah, if he didn't, then he definitely would have wanted to. I thought he took Amdal aside and paid him, but maybe that just never happened because time ran out.
No, because he wanted to go get his stuff from the cave, his money from the cave, and didn't have a chance to give it to us yet.
Alright.
It's fine. You can go check that, and then we can like retroactively say he did it the next morning.
Yeah, I mean, he had meant to. I thought that he took Amdal there. I kind of remember wanting to do that, but maybe I just never did. Alright, well,
It's all good.
if you don't have that money, you should. He was not trying to not pay you.
No, I didn't get the impression that he was, but yeah,
But yeah,
I didn't
he'd
even know
say-
he was paying us.
Made a note of it so I can put it in the log so we can remember, because we keep forgetting.
Yeah, no, he was. He wanted to take Amdal aside to give him some money because he had said he would. But he says, "Yeah, I
Yeah.
still have some of
And,
the money that we took from the Empire, so that should
Okay.
also help us survive."
And who else is in your group? It's you, Ellen. Wasn't there like 2 other people?
There's one other person.
There's one other, but
One other?
she's fairly self-sufficient. I think she would rather just remain on her own. I know where she is if I need to get in contact with her, but I don't think she'd want to come with us into the city.
Okay. Well, I hope she knows that the offer is always extended.
I'll let her know, because I've told her a little bit about your group, but so far she, as I said, has wanted to remain in secret.
All right. Well, I can talk to. Can I do just a brief perception check to see if anyone's actually like listening in?
Sure. Give me a perception as you look around.
Fuck.
Seems fine. Well, with a
Seems fine.
with a 15, no, you wouldn't detect anyone. So we'd use your passive.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't think there's anyone listening in or hiding or anything?
Okay. All right. Well, let your I'll talk to my group. You talk to Ellen. And we'll come up with a good time for us to head back. I think the plan was to go talk to Yuri to go see if there's anything else for us to share while we're still in town. But I know I'm looking forward to getting back to Kendall as soon as possible.
He nods. He says, "Alright, well, just come and get me. Let me know."
Will do, and she'll pat him on the shoulder, probably a bit too hard.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
just
yeah.
say, yeah, no worries. We'll get you guys settled and safe.
Alright.
We're here to help.
I guess I can cut to Keller, who you said went after Ellen.
Okay.
So yeah, she kind of goes back to her living area. If you follow her in, she would say, "I'm sorry, but I don't really want to talk more about this. If you could please just leave me be for now."
No, I get it. Like, I wasn't coming to ask about why you left the Empire. You know, Amelia offered you the option of coming to Candle, and I just wanted to say that if you decided to take it up in the offer and you need like employment. Honestly, I don't have any of my own servants. They're all my father's, so I'd be quite happy to have you and James and your friend. We know about Mirin, or has Amdal not told us that?
Amdal hasn't fucking done anything.
Yeah, I don't
Okay, we
think
don't know about
he's-
her. Okay. We
I
only know
don't
about
think
James
he's
and-
revealed anything yet. I know
That's
that...
cool. So we only
Here, go ahead.
know about James and Ellen. Cool. No, so like I'd be happy to have you and James as my personal servants if you wanted to come to Candle, so you'd have a job. And considering my family's kind of wealthy, well, quite wealthy to be honest, you'd kind of be safe if anyone came looking for you.
Oh, give me a persuasion check.
I'm gonna do a psionic dice. I'm gonna add a d6 to that. If it counts, then it gets used. If it works.
14. She says, "Well, it's very kind of you. I would want to talk to James about it, but that does sound like a more secure place to be, in the house of one of the more rich families of Candle." She says,
And
I feel like you've already done so much for us. I know I could trust you and tell you more about why we left the Empire. I've survived by trying to keep all that secret and hidden, so I apologize if you think I don't trust you.
No. It's like, trust me, Clyde. He's an acquired taste. He's a lovely, loyal person, but yeah, no, he's one of those people you have to get used to. And believe me, I'm still trying to get used to him. Completely honest, if I'm being completely honest, I don't have any friends at my house. They're all employed by my stepfather and mother, and they're loyal to them. I only had Oliver, who now doesn't work for my stepdad anymore. So honestly, you coming to work for my family but as mine, you would be the first and only people that I know are there that will help me and look after me and look out for me, as opposed to reporting back to my father.
She nods. Give me another persuasion check. That's a little better. She sighs and says, well, like I said, it does sound like it would be a more secure place, and it sounds like you could use the company as well. Although you live in riches, it sounds like you're pretty lonely there.
Yeah, it's if you look, I'm not gonna spill my guts out here because I don't know who's listening, and yet no. But if you decide to come to Candle and you take me up on the offer, maybe I can tell you there. Maybe I don't know. See if you want. If James
all
wants,
right.
you know,
Well,
just an offer I thought I'd extend. If the idea of going there and having nowhere to have an offer.
I appreciate that, Keller. I will definitely think about it and speak with James about it. Thank you.
That's fine. And honestly, you don't have to tell us why you left the Empire until you want to. But Clyde will keep asking because knowing would actually help. So maybe just tell him that you're going to tell us at a time in when you know all the story and see if he'll buy that, maybe.
She laughs. She says, well, I don't think he'll go
Nope.
for that, but I'll keep that in mind as well. And
Maybe not, but he's still going to constantly ask, so.
I understand. She just kind of smiles and puts a hand on your shoulder and says, thank you. I appreciate this.
Honestly, like I said, if you take me up on the offer, you'd be doing me... Honestly, you and James would be doing me a massive favor. But only if you want to. If you don't, that's alright. It's fine, I'll be fine.
Alright, give me one more persuasion check at advantage. Okay. So I'll say you all kind of meet up later. It's probably a little bit later now, maybe about 9 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, I'll say this is kind of after everything that happens, or in all the discussions that take place. What does the group want to do?
Do you want to go back to Candle?
Well,
Or do
I
you
think
want
we
to...
should talk
No.
to Yuri. No, we want to talk to Yuri, I think. Don't we?
Okay,
To see
good.
if there's anything else that we need
alright.
to do while we're here.
Sure.
Alright,
She
so
absolutely loves seeing me.
So if you speak with Yuri, she would say, well, things have been quiet for now. I would like to investigate those map points that you found more closely, but I don't have the people to spare just yet, so that might be something in the future. If you
Well,
All
have...
right. And how are things?
Go ahead.
How are things working out with the Knolls?
Oh,
With
quite
the,
well, actually.
With Bush's tribe.
They are.
Yeah?
I mean, they take a little getting used to, but there's been, I don't know, they've been getting along with our people fairly well. There's been trade for food between his tribe and food from our people, and yeah, they all seem to be getting on with everyone, which is a surprising change. Or it was surprising. I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting more
Well, I'm
fights.
glad. Yes. Remind me to. We should go check on Dosha and his people before we leave.
Yeah, they're set up in a cave a bit east of the house, not too far away,
Mhm.
if you wish to go speak with them. But
And there's been no progress in them integrating in with Last Light.
I think for now they were just gonna keep to their own. We're in a defensive pact, so they're kind of protecting us, and we're helping to protect them. But I just am a little worried about having them living here. I think maybe in the future that could be a possibility, but it's still kind of soon for that.
Hmm.
So,
Well,
but yes, everything is
keep-
going well so far.
Keep working at it. You're doing great.
She nods and says, but as for what you could do to help, if you would be willing to look into those map points that you have, that could reveal more about these gnolls and possible other bases they have. But other than that, or go ahead.
Well, we looked at the fucking points on the map when we were there. There's nothing there.
Oh, so you checked them out already?
We went to every point on the map and didn't notice anything while we were there already. So without us knowing additional information to go and look at them, there's not much for us to do there.
She says, so I guess for now we're okay if you wish to head back to Candle and pursue other goals, but we can certainly let you know if things go afoul. I'm probably going to be heading back to Candle at some point soon, leaving a good amount of troops behind to keep an eye on things.
All right.
So, yeah, I
Did,
guess, like I said, for now, if you have looked into the map points and you feel that there's nothing there, then I don't think there's anything else at the moment.
Well, at least not that we could see.
All right. So, yeah. I
Out of
guess-
character, did we actually go look at those points, or are we just pulling
We
Fury's
had-
leg?
We had been at every single one at that point and there was nothing of note.
Okay.
Like, 2 of them had gold veins, 1 of them was just another place where we had a fight. Like, yes, we can probably go there and do investigation checks or whatever, but I don't know what that's going to give us. We don't know what we're looking for.
Well, we could go fight some more gnolls.
Go look for trouble in the caves. She says you might want to check in with Dosha. I mean, his people have been scouting around. Maybe they encountered something.
Yeah, I think that's where we're gonna head next.
Says, yeah, I think that would be a good bet. But yeah, I
Well,
will.
thank you very much.
Yeah, and I'll
And
certainly.
we'll be
Yeah, I'll certainly let you know if we encounter anything else while you're here. Anyway.
and we'll be sure to stop by before we leave.
She smiles and nods and says, "Very good." In fact,
And also,
I might,
you're doing
go
a good job. You're doing a good job.
So, thank you. I actually might head back to Candle with you when you go.
Oh, that would be great.
When are you leaving?
Yeah, no, we'll probably as soon as we chat with Dosha. If he doesn't have anything for us to do, we'll probably head back.
All right, yeah, I'll make the trip with you. I can save some troops that way, leave more behind if I travel with the group.
Wonderful. Can't
Alright.
wait.
So you're gonna go speak with Dosha?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, Dosha should no longer be with the group. He's in Last Light. Alright, so you go into the Gnoll encampment nearby. The Gnolls would welcome you, most of them remembering you. And Dosha would as well come and speak with you. He says, my friends, it's been too long. How have you been?
Good. I don't think it's been that. I think it's been a week.
Yeah, it's been like a week.
It's been like a
Yes.
week.
But I'm glad that you
Aw,
are
he's-
doing well.
As are we.
He seems
How
a
are
little
things,
embarrassed by that.
That's okay.
Embarrassed by what?
How are things?
Because you're like, it hasn't been that long. He's like, oh, yes, I suppose not. Things go well.
Hey, I'll just give him like a pat on the back, probably a bit too hard, and just say, "Oh, we missed you too."
Oh, he's a knoll, so he's like 6 feet tall, but yeah. All right, you pat him on the back.
Yeah, I'll reach up.
He nods.
I'm
and-
pretty tall.
All right,
I'm
fair
really
enough.
is pretty
chose to
tall.
pat everyone too hard.
Yeah,
Smack,
that's
smack.
just her go-to.
He says, but yes, things have been going well. The villagers seem very nice, and they've been very fair in their trades with my people. Our tribe has done well. I want to remember, I think he sent word to get more of his people here. So their whole village at this point may have moved over. So there's a lot more of them. He says, my concern is that the cultists might still have bases around here. We have been looking to see if we can find any of them, just to know. I've been scouting along with some of my other people, so hopefully that turns up something soon. I want to make sure this area is safe for everyone.
Of course, and it sounds like you guys are doing a wonderful job.
So far, but there's still a lot of uncertainty. I had heard something from the villagers that you were back in town looking into fighting some of the cultist bases.
Yeah, we were. We just picked off one of the camps nearby, sort of in this direction.
Yes.
And we're keen to head back to Candle, but I guess we just wanted to check in with you guys to see if there's anything else that you need done while we're here.
He says, well, we, as I said, we're going to try to seek out some more of the camps, but we don't have anything yet. So I guess if you were in the area in the next week or so, you can check in, and we might need your help fighting more of their numbers. Only if you are
I'm sure
willing to help.
Of course, always willing to help. We could probably stop by in a week or so.
That's excellent.
Now Yuri was planning on coming back with us. I know you had expressed interest in coming to Candle. Did you want to come with us?
I do, but at this point, things have... The situation has changed a bit. With the scouts covering the area and looking for more of the cultists, I think my presence would be better served here, as I am good at that sort of thing.
Well,
at some point, I really do want to see your settlement there, but this might not be the best time.
Well, invitation's always open.
And I thank you for that. He says, but yes, we shall speak again in a week to see how things have gone. And,
Wonderful. You stay
maybe
safe, Dosha.
You as well. Alright, so what does the group wish to do? Head back to Candle for a week?
Yeah, I think we're gonna swing by, pick up Yuri, pick up Ellen and James, and start heading back.
Ugh,
Yeah,
we gotta fucking pick up James and the other liars.
Clyde, don't be rude. These people have gone through a tough time. Can you really blame them for having, a little bit of trust issues?
For not telling us what the fuck the issues are. Yes. Yes, I can have a fucking issue with it. We go and we fucking risk our asses because that fucker asked us to save that fucker and they won't tell us why.
Well, that's none of our business.
And I'll fucking blatantly just say this out in front of them. No, and they're none of our business. So if some Nords want to come and fucking kidnap them again, that's their problem, not ours.
No, of course it's our business. They're our friends.
Oh, they fuck.
Oh, they're not actually... Or you try waiting till they're here to say all this?
Yeah, I'll say this in front of them.
All right. So yeah, they're kind of uncomfortable, but they don't really say anything.
Clyde, you're being rude and you're making our friends uncomfortable.
A, they're not our friends. B, I don't give a shit if they're uncomfortable. They're withholding information that could be quite useful. We don't fucking know what it is,
Hey,
but they won't tell us. Ask
Clyde, that's
that
enough.
one. Ask her to go and save that one.
James will say, maybe in time we can talk more about it. My apologies.
Well, maybe in time that information will be worthless.
And maybe in time, Clyde, you'll be so old that you won't even remember this conversation.
No, they just need to remember not to fucking ask me to save their asses again. When Knowles come and steal them for whatever fucking reason.
Just cross my arms
It's
and I'll just walk over.
it's okay, Amelia. We appreciate all you have done for us. I can understand Clyde's frustration, but
Just
I do appreciate that you continue to help us.
Just ignore him. He's just grumpy.
The grumpy guy. All right. So.
Well, I'm grumpy when people make me grumpy. Fucking useless humans.
You're grumpy regardless of if people make you grumpy.
So the group is gonna head back to Candle.
It's a shock that you're even able to get customers.
Once you are in Candle, actually, the two of them, James and Ellen, will try to take Keller up on his offer if it's still available. At this point, revealing what Keller told them, that he offered to get them a spot within his house.
I
Oh, that's kind.
So
Very
you're
kind
gonna,
of you, Keller.
you're gonna do that for
yeah,
them?
no, yeah, but I'm gonna try and get it so that they're my personal servants, but Dad still pays for them.
All right, Yuri says, I'm going to head back to City Hall and give them a full account of everything. But hopefully I will see you all again soon. And she departs.
Of course. I mean, you should stop by for dinner. Maybe in about 2 or 3 days.
Oh, where do you all have dinner at?
Oh, I just enjoy making make a mean mushroom stir fry.
She says, oh, I'll take you up on that then. Smiles. Yeah, I assume
Awesome.
you're going to give her
I'll
your address.
Yeah, no, I'll shake her hand and
All right, so Keller, you're going to go talk to your dad personally about Ellen and James?
Yeah. Before we go there, I'm gonna ask them. Right. So, just so I know, what do you guys know about being servants? Like anything at all?
Ellen and James both kind of look at each other, and he says, well, we actually were kind of wards for a noble house at one point back in the Empire. So we know a little bit about it. We could probably make it work. She nods. She says, yeah, I know how to do all that stuff. Cleaning, laundry. No issue here.
Okay. I'm just writing something. Great, no, that is perfect. Cool, just so I know like what I was working with to tell my dad. Alright, so I will go and talk to him and try and get you both set up as my personal servants. And yeah, it's just I'll explain it later on. Alright?
Now,
Okay,
do we
right,
have a
let's-
character sheet for your dad yet? Did we ever do that?
I don't have access to it. I don't think you've created one there. I don't know if you've done it and I just don't see it.
Probably haven't yet. If well, what's your dad's name? We can go off that.
Um
We can just
I know
make
we've made
something
a different fake one, but I actually have something set up on. Hang on, let me just check something. Keller's dad.
Because I can just give you a character sheet, so you can like give him
Yeah.
a picture and everything.
It's like I'm trying to find it. I have. It says what the Keller's adopted father is.
Oh, here, while you're working on that,
Reginald.
Reginald. All right, I gave you a character sheet at the
Oh, okay.
top of the journal there if you want to put
Okay.
some more info on him and give him a picture. But while you're doing that, what about Clyde and Amelia?
I will start work on a bag of holding.
All right, so I'm guessing you're spending, what is it, 5 days for bag holding?
It's 2 work weeks for uncommon.
Okay, so 10 days on that. All right, so you're starting on that.
Yeah.
And what about Amelia?
What am I gonna do? I'm going to. Well, I'm gonna bring Oliver back to my house and
Okay.
get him set up with probably just doing some like basic like organizing, like I'm basically just giving him all of the easy busy work.
Oliver would nod as you kind of explain how you organize your stuff. He says, am I going to be doing any smithing or am I just cleaning your place?
Well, we'll get you started with doing this first, and we'll work our way up to smithing. Because you said you have you have some proficiency, or
He says, well, I was hoping you could teach me that.
well, I can. I might not be able to have. I might not have the time to teach you, but I'll certainly get you set up with someone. With my assistant here.
Alright, and if you want to add a downtime project to teach him, that's up to you, but that would take, what is it, 10 weeks? So like 50 days? So whenever...
Yeah, no, like I can... like I want to get him, like I want him, like, because my assistant has proficiency with smithing, like my hireling, don't they?
Oh, that's true. I guess she could also try to teach him when she's not running the shop.
Yeah, like that's kind of what I figured what I was thinking would happen, was that she would teach him.
Alright, well, he says, I can start by helping you organize things.
Great, that's one. Basically my intention is to keep him away from gambling.
Okay, fair enough. He says, yeah, it'll be nice to do something a little bit more quiet for a bit. Seems like it's been kind of a crazy couple of days. Whenever I go with you guys, things just go nuts.
Yeah, and like, I mean, it's good to be able to, like, you know, do some crafting and work, taking our mind off of it, you know?
He nods.
Get into a rhythm. And, you know, there's something that makes you feel really good about completing a project, you know? Making a thing with your bare hands.
He says, yeah, no, it seems like it. Not my thing, but I'm sure I could learn.
You can learn, and I mean, it's good for you. Good for you to keep occupied in between adventures.
So besides getting him set up in your shop, which wouldn't take too long, what are you working on for your downtime?
I think I'm just gonna work on making inventory.
Inventory? You just mean stuff to sell?
Yeah.
Okay. So just kind of normal working. So I guess events-wise, I know what Keller is doing, but is there anything he's working on during downtime?
No, just use casual, like, socializing, mixing with the crowd and everything.
Okay.
All that stuff.
So you go to meet with your dad. Reginald is going to have you come into his office. He says, Keller, it seems like it's been a bit. with you running off all over the caves and putting yourself in danger. I hear you have servants you wish to bring into the house.
Yes, no, they were very good. They worked for in the Empire. They were servants of a noble house, so they know all the things to do. Yeah, they'd be my servants.
Yes. Is there a reason you want these specific people in my house?
Honestly, I figured that coming from the Empire, it's something I don't have to train or something I don't have to pay that much attention to make sure they're doing the right things. So
Wait, they're from the Empire?
Yeah.
What are they doing here? And you said they were part of a house there?
it used to be. They left. They came here and they wanted to change the scenery. They just didn't like the big city anymore. They wanted to try something different.
Give me a persuasion check. Just narrowing his eyes a bit.
I don't know. It's a lie. Persuasion. I'm gonna add my psionic d6.
Alright.
14.
He says, well, tell me, has all this running around you've been doing at least netted you some gold for all your trouble and all the danger you've been in?
Yes and no. Yes, it's netted me some gold, but honestly, I quite often spend it on stuff.
Of course you do. He says, listen, Keller, I don't feel like I need 2 new servants in the house that come from the Empire. It could be a risk to the house as a whole. I don't know these people. We have plenty of servants as it is.
Yes, but see, the difference is these would be my personal servants. They would just look after my stuff, just look after my room, just look after everything to do with me. They wouldn't have to deal with you at all. Wouldn't be really anything you've got to stress about because they'd be fine.
So is this like your personal bodyguard Oliver that didn't tell me you were leaving the city?
In fairness, Oliver didn't know I was leaving the city.
Give me another persuasion check. He says,
Yeah, hang on.
the amount of time you're out and about, I don't see what good having these servants would even do. You make things much more stressful. You know that, Oliver? Or not Oliver, you know that, Keller?
Well, if I have these servants, you don't have to deal with me. They deal with everything in my room, and it's a lot less stress you have to deal with.
He says, alright, if I get you these servants, though, you'll owe me a favor. How's that?
What kind of favor?
Well, that is to be seen, but I like knowing that I might have your attention for more than 5 minutes at some point.
You know you have my attention for more than 5 minutes at any point. You're the one who runs the house, as you have always told me in my childhood.
Says, well, sadly, I might run the house, but I don't have much control over you. So, will you give me this favor?
I will give you... Instead of giving you a favor, I'm going to give you this. You can ask something of me, and if it is not something that... It's something that I'm okay with, I will do it for you. But if it's something that is too dangerous, endangers too many people...
He kind of laughs. He says, I don't generally ask you to do dangerous things. Quite the opposite, actually. But, I mean, in terms of a favor, you wouldn't be bound to, for sure, answer what I ask of you. I mean, the nature of a favor is that you would look kindly upon my request and hopefully do it.
Yes, then. I will give you a favor.
He says, good. I will think for now on what this favor might be, but send your people in. I'll have them talk to the head of the household. We'll get them settled.
Great.
He says, and
Thank
there's nothing I have to worry about with these people, right? No
No.
past crimes or enemies hunting them.
I can honestly tell you, Reginald, that I know of no one hunting them, and I know of no past crimes that they are being hunted for.
Give me a deception check.
I'm not lying because I don't know.
You're a little bit lying by omission, not directly lying. Because you know they're not necessarily safe. He kind of narrows his eyes and nods, and he says, alright, well, if there is something going on with them, you should let me know, because it will help me make sure my house is protected as well as your house.
All I know is that they were at Last Light when it was attacked by the Gnolls. Ellen was taken prisoner by one of the Gnolls, and James hid. That's all I know.
Are those their
Oh, I
real
met them.
names?
How would I know if that's their real names?
He just sighs. He says, alright, well, do you know the name of the house they were in within the main empire?
No, they never told me.
I might have to look into these two a little bit more. But for now, I'll get
Could
them
just-
settled.
Could just ask them when they come in.
Yes, I certainly could. Alright, Keller, that'll be all.
Thank you, Reginald. It was a pleasure.
And are you leaving Candle at some point soon? Or will you be here for a while?
Honestly, I don't plan that far ahead.
Of course you don't. Well, please let me know if you leave.
Right. I'll be back for dinner tonight. Tell Mother and my siblings, your biological children, please. And I will see everybody at dinner.
Yes, I will tell them. I'll see you then. Alright. So...
Done the picture and everything, I just don't know what these other stats are for Reginald, so...
Yeah, I mean, just the picture and the name is fine, just so
Yeah,
I
I've
have
done
an
that.
idea of who he is. Alright, so Ellen and James are kind of settled in the house over the next few days. We are going to try to pass some time as you're crafting the bag of holding. And you're just trying to run your shop, I believe, right, Amelia?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I should probably just double check before I start the bag of holding. I can use ankhead hide to craft it, right?
So generally you would either use money or components to craft something.
Well, it's 200 gold pieces of stuff plus 10% of the essency crap.
Yeah, so
So
you
would I be
need...
able to use ankhead hide and the components?
So the Ankhead hide is more like a material you would use to make special armors. You could use gold pieces and the components though, because you have... I know you have the 100 you found. Do you have another 100 in gold you could spend on it?
No. Okay. So we won't create.
Or maybe like some extra money that you got from the group?
Nope. We won't make a bag of holding then.
Alright. You could try to sell the hide as well. Maybe just use the gold you make from that. Or, I don't know, sell some stuff in general. But, so what are you gonna work on something else then?
I don't know, I'll think about it. I was planning on that. You can do other people's stuff for now.
Alright. Amelia. We're gonna do a work week for you. Go ahead.
Actually, can I spend that work week? Is it for enchanting a shield.
Yeah, so
Is that a work week?
you have the formula. It would be 2 weeks for a shield because it's uncommon. You're, I assume, doing a +1 shield.
Yes.
So you need 2 work weeks, 200 GP of components and/or gold, and 20 GP of something. I think CR4 or over in essence.
Okay, can I go to Clyde for the materials?
What?
I don't think Clyde even has enough for what he's doing.
No, we don't. Well, you can have the CR4 shit, because I can't use that to make a bag of holding.
You sure?
I mean,
I
Amdal
won't.
and
I won't try to break down Clyde's store this time.
Amdal and Keller might have some more money, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, because I've got
How much did
Um,
Clyde get paid? How much did Clyde get paid from my dad for the first things we had off him?
Oh,
Did you get
nothing.
paid for that?
No, that was just like flavor
Yeah,
bullshit.
that was just his kind
Okay.
of starting stuff. So he had a starting
Okay.
gear and what he had already. But yeah, I don't know because
We
I
don't
Alright.
have enough. We don't have enough stuff to make an uncommon thing yet.
know one of you
can-
has enough to bankroll an uncommon item
gonna
just
say
by
if-
himself.
Do you want me and Oliver to both give you 50 so you'd have 100 to do it?
Well,
Sure,
yeah, we could throw a
that'd
lot
be
of gold
great.
at it, but we don't have
Yeah,
that
well-
much.
Oh, me and Oliver can do it, so I'll do that.
what exactly are we missing? Because you said we needed 10 gold pieces worth of the CR4 material.
20 gold pieces.
Oh, we need 20? We have 30?
We've got 30. You would use 20 of it,
Yeah,
and then
so,
you'd need
Okay.
another 100 gold pieces worth of components.
so I think you have enough to make one uncommon item right now.
Yeah, you would have to. You'd take all of our arcane components that we've got and 20 or 30 of the CR4 stuff we've got.
I mean, do you and you don't have enough for a bag of holding?
Not without like fucking spending all of my money.
Oh, me and Oliver can
mean,
give you
would
50
you-
each, and then you can build it if you want.
Well, party wise, do we want a bag of holding, or are we cool if I get a new shield?
What's
Wait,
the new shield gonna do for
Oliver
you?
says, "Wait, what am I paying for?"
a bag of a lot of stuff.
I thought we had a
more-
stuff bag.
another-
He says.
Another stuffed bag, or
It's not worth bankrupting the party to make another stuff bag. I just won't be able to swap my infusion away from it.
You
yeah,
won't
I don't know
bankrupt.
if it's gonna. It's not gonna
You're not
bankrupt
gonna
the party.
bankrupt us. Yeah, you're not gonna bankrupt me and Oliver.
Well, no, it's not
Yeah.
bankrupting you, but it's using like a shit ton of our resources. We don't have a lot left after that.
We'll just go
Oliver
get
would-
more.
Oliver's gonna have 50, and
What
I
are
would have
we-
just under 100.
What are we hoarding resources for?
So we can make shit. We just don't have enough to
Right.
make it yet.
Well, you
Or
don't
you
have
guys can, like,
enough.
or
Well,
people
we
can,
have
like,
enough
stop
to make
spending
shit.
all
It's
of
just
their-
what.
Amelia, you make the shield. We'll go kill something else that's CR4 plus. And then whatever we get, whatever gold we get from now till then, we'll go towards giving Clyde to make another bag of holding. And whatever is short, me and Oliver will foot the rest.
Wonderful. Okay, we're good with this.
Alright, so
Alright.
that's the plan.
Are you okay with that?
all of our arcane components, yeah?
Yep.
And 20 of our CR4 stuff. Okay.
We have 10
Wonderful.
left, so we just need to find 20 more. Okay.
So wait, am I getting the
No,
shield?
I'm-
Oliver says.
No, you're not, Oliver. You got the chainmail shirt. Amelia is getting
Oh,
the shield.
fine, fine. He says that's fair. Could
It's
use a
okay,
magical
sweetheart. I'll
shield.
make you. Yes, you'll get the next one.
Nice. All right. I'm for it then. Let's fund this. Get some magical stuff and go out there and make some more magical stuff. I like it.
All
And
right.
fuck it, I'll
I
just
will.
spend the week converting essence into fucking components.
Yeah, actually, converting the essence does not take too long. It's only a day of downtime, and you can attempt to convert as much as you want.
Well, we've got some, so I'll convert what we've got. We've got some withering essence and some spider essence.
Okay, so the Witherling, give me a religion check or alchemy.
Not proficient in either.
Do you want me to do it?
No, you need to make the shield, which takes 2 weeks. We don't have 2 weeks.
I thought you had proficiency in all the tools as what's it called, an artificer?
No,
Or is that higher
you just get
level?
right.
All right.
No,
well-
you just know how to produce the tools.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
So you could, do you have nature knowledge?
No.
So you can make untrained checks to make those into components.
Would survival work instead of nature or no?
No, it would be more a nature check.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Well, if you hold off, I can take a look at the religious components.
Okay.
All right. So time is passing.
I guess I'll just work on building shit for the shop.
Yeah, you can run your shop to make money, like work for your clients some more.
Can I use the hide to sell things made of leather and shit?
To like you mean the Ankeg hide?
Yeah.
If you want to sell it off, do you have leather working tool abilities?
Yes.
Okay, so you could sell it off probably for a little more than it's worth if you want to make exotic things out of it. I'll say that can be your downtime project.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Sure.
Okay.
You can make a handbag. It won't be magical, but
Make
Well,
a
no, I was
bunch of-
hoping we could use it to make stuff out of, but
designer handbags.
I mean, you could probably craft it into like non-magical armors, like a set of plate mail made of Anheg chitin instead of metal.
it
But-
takes too long to craft non-magical items.
All right. Well, how much of that did you have?
We've got 600 gold pieces worth of it.
Okay. Give me. All right. So I'll go through what everyone is doing. So Amelia's working on the shield. You have the.
Also,
Yeah.
did my hireling make me any money while I was away?
For a day?
It was more than a day.
It was
Wasn't
a
it?
day.
Is it? I thought
Yeah,
it was
you
a
were
day.
only
like 2
there.
days.
You went there. You destroyed the camp. You slept. Then you came back.
Oh
How's
well,
is
did
that-
I make any profit?
that? You would have to go for 5 days, and then I can do your profits at the end of the week. Just 'cause
Alright.
I don't really have any
Sorry,
rules for daily.
I've never done own a shop in D&D, so I have no idea how it works.
Yeah, the rules are kind of weird for it, but yeah, I mean, generally, just there's no rules for owning a shop. There's rules for working, and it generally just covers your expenses. But since you own the shop, I figure you'd make some money doing it.
Alright.
So let me see.
Just as long as I make enough to pay my employees,
Yeah, so 5 days will pass.
because I have hired Oliver now.
You would spend 5 gold pieces. Those of you who spend money on upkeep would spend at least 5 gold pieces for the 5 days. Let's see, how much does your shop make? Your shop would make you about 15 gold pieces for the week just selling normal stuff.
Okay.
Oliver.
I also had the 200 gold
Clyde.
piece worth of gold jewelry. Did any of that sell?
Oh,
Sorry, and you said 15?
yeah, 15 just from normal operations. I completely forgot about the gold jewelry. So if you're selling that, that would probably be an actual, well, are you just kind of casually trying to sell it, or are you looking, like, actively looking for, like, nobility to buy it? Because it's kind of expensive, right? It's like a
It's
couple
200 gold pieces worth of gold like different pieces. So I mean, because I'm busy with the shield, so I'm not actively trying to sell it. But
Okay.
and the hireling's kind of like working with Oliver.
I'll make a roll
To
for
train
your
him
hireling.
to-
Let's see if she sold any of it.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently she sold all of it. So you would make your 200 gold off that.
Awesome.
She says, "Yeah, one of the merchants came over and they were buying some of their normal stuff, and they really liked the jewelry, so I sold it all to them."
Perfect. Good job.
She gives you a thumbs up. She says, "Tell Bridget I do my best."
Hey, Brit, I don't need to tell her. She already knows.
All right,
You're
so
up to 30 now. Well done. You're in the positive for your shop.
there you go.
Shut up.
Clyde. So you spent your 5 gold, but you worked on the hide armor for the week, or the hide, Ankeg hide. I guess give me a leatherworker's tool check. Probably using int is fine, and maybe persuasion to help you
That's
sell.
That's Omdal's shop.
All right, Omdal's working there. Sure, I can roll one from Omdal. Omdal's your sales guy. Where's Omdal? There he is. All right, Omdal will make a persuasion check. Oh, it does pretty good. And what was the third skill we were using?
I don't know. Realistically, I'm just crafting stuff. There's not many variations that you can do.
Yeah. All right. All right. So I'll say you managed to sell a good amount of it. I'll say 300 gold pieces worth of stuff would be sold using 250 of materials.
Okay.
So you make 300 gold pieces off of the hide for the week. And that just leaves Keller. So you don't have to worry about paying because your dad's paying for you because of your background thing, right?
Mm.
So I guess you're doing carousing again, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of just like going around the noble houses, just like socializing, just those parties and attending them all and stuff, and mixing with my siblings and my mum and trying to avoid my stepdad.
All right.
Also, I'm trying to find out what's the woman that we ran into in the Knoll thing, like what she was doing when she was here and where she was. I know she's from Candle. But there's something about it just isn't sitting right with me.
All right. So give me are you going to be doing the whole like paying for parties and stuff, like trying to gain info that way?
Probably just have one party, but like make it like instead of like loads of little ones, I'm just doing one big one. like is a 24-hour party that like starts off like midday and ends midday?
Well, it would just be a collection of events throughout the week. So it would be 50 gold pieces.
That's okay.
All right, so you spend the 50.
Yeah.
Give me
91.
what's the check? Charisma persuasion.
Okay.
16.
Is this something I can burn the psionic energy die on?
No, because it would be the one check for the week. So you were trying to find out more information on the woman, right?
Yeah, like just improving my relations with everyone and trying to find out what I can about her.
All right, so yeah, you fortify some of your friend circle through your dad. You would find out, actually, not about the woman, but you would get some information on Ellen and James.
Okay.
You would find out. Oh, hang on, just lost it. What was it? James's real name,
Ooh, yes.
which is Davian Foxheart. You would find out that he is a noble from the Empire. And that apparently he is wanted there for basically abandoning or basically kind of running away with 2 women.
Okay, so noble. Wanted. Yeah.
Apparently, these 2 women were sought after by the noble houses of the Empire for some reason. Something to do with magic and supernatural abilities.
Okay. Does it say the names of the 2 women?
No, you don't find out that information. But
Okay.
yeah, you would find out about Davy and these.
Do I find that out through my dad or through me?
That was through your network. Partially your dad, though. Your dad knew about this because he was kind of researching it. Apparently, one
So
of the
do I
people working for him told you as well, though, because of the
So
friendship.
I believe that my dad already knows this.
Yeah, you think he does.
Okay, so if I think that, I'm going to go to him to basically be like, this is what I've uncovered, this is what I found out. So I'm telling him stuff he already knows, but I don't know that he knows that, if that makes sense.
So you're kind of trying to bluff him.
Yeah.
Sure. So you go and meet with Reginald. Give me a deception check.
Okay. My adopted dad's perfectly innocent. I'm just a shady bastard. Cool.
Bullshit, your dad's dodgy as fuck for some reason.
Yeah, no, your dad is pretty dodgy. But he would say, oh, well, thank you for telling me. What's your insight? Or give me an
My
insight check.
pass. Okay. And I can't add psionic to it because I'm not
Yeah,
efficient.
you think that your dad, you pulled one over on him. You think he didn't know that you knew, so you think you were successful. But he says,
Okay.
well, that's good to know. So, is it safe to keep them in the house then?
As far as I'm aware, all I know is that James. Let's be completely honest, Reginald. All we know is that a rich noble ran away with 2 women. That's it. Like that everything else they're saying could be completely fake. Like, this is a nobleman who's absconded with 2 women, which could be noble daughters, which could just be serving maids. We don't know. So honestly, I don't think there's anything to massively worry about. Just be aware if anyone from the Empire. Has anyone from the Empire ever turned up like in the chart in Candle or at my house? Like, have we had any visits, like dignitaries or visitors like that?
At times, your father meets with allies from the the Empire. Yeah, he has
Okay.
some contacts there.
So maybe just if you're having any one of them come, just let James. I never told. Did I tell? Yeah, I told them the names. Maybe just tell James and Ellen. I can't. What? Yeah, Ellen. That they're going to be here and to make themselves scarce for a little bit.
He says yes.
like to-
That's probably a good idea.
But
But,
other than that, I don't see anything to worry about. We just keep our
He
ears
says
open.
I trade with the Empire, but I don't see much of actual contact from them.
Well,
My contacts.
Here's a
that is.
question: what do we know? Like, how well are the Fox Hearts? Like, what are they known for?
Give me a persuasion check. He says, "Well, you brought
There's
this
not enough
information to me. What makes you think I know anything? I'd have to look
You
into
tra-
it."
No, you trade with the Empire. I didn't know if you knew anything about them. Like, if they were trading families, if you traded with them before, if they're well known as fighters, as political. I didn't know if you knew anything like that.
Guys, I want to host a potluck,
Yeah.
like in game. He says,
Yeah.
I don't know every noble household in the Empire, son, Keller.
Okay,
But I can certainly look into these what were their names? The Foxgloves or Foxhearts? I can look into it.
yeah, no, that's so. It's not a family that we know anything about, so it's not going to be a very prominent one. That's all. That's all. Just what I wanted to know. Just I didn't know. Okay.
Give me another
Insight.
insight. Yeah, it seems legit.
Yeah.
He says, "All right. Well, you've given me a lot to think about, Keller. I shall look into some of this information. I appreciate you bringing the information to me."
Hope you'll keep me informed of what you'll find, Reginald.
Indeed.
Okay.
So that pretty much concludes the first week. I assume you're gonna go ahead.
Well, because I invited Yuri over for lunch.
Oh right.
Can that lunch just be like? Can I like invite everybody, and just kind of have like a potluck?
Well,
like, in the
apparently
market,
Clyde has what's it called? He's declined. He sent you back.
Yeah, that's fine.
A
That's
decline to your
to be
invitation.
expected. But yeah, no, I just want to invite like I want to invite like Omdal, and like I'll throw Keller an invitation. Oliver's obviously invited. He lives with me. I want to invite Yuri, and Ellen and James.
Is this at your
Over.
house, or is this like in the middle of the market?
Well, no, this is mostly like at my house. But like
Okay.
everybody in the marketplace kind of knows, like all the other vendors in the marketplace kind of know about it, and I'm assuming like they stop by.
Because if it's that, I would invite my mum, my siblings, and my dad, and my adopted dad, because I think he might be able to help you with business as well.
Yeah, no, like feel free. Like it's just kind of like, a chill event for like, everybody to kind of like stop by.
Yeah, I do
Like
that. I invite them.
Like semi promoting my business, but like not really.
All right. Do you want to RP this, or should I just say it happened?
Nah, it doesn't need to be RP'd, but I mostly want to just kind of improve my relationship with everybody in the community. I mean that can be one of my down days, I guess.
So Reginald is
But
declining. He's like, I'm okay.
fair.
course he
As
is.
for your
mean, it was-
mom,
It was just kind of like a general open invitation to like everybody in the town.
your mom, I guess,
like-
would she come to this? I don't know.
Asking. I'd say yes, because my mum. Yes, I'd say yes, because she's the one who likes to be. She's the social one. She's the organizer. She's just close to like a cat. I don't know. So I'd say she's close. Yeah, I'd say she'd go.
All Alright, now this wasn't
Yeah, no.
actually like a downtime thing. This was just like a little get together, right?
Yeah, just like a chill get together. I mean, I made my mushroom stir fry, which by the way tastes like shoe leather. Like it tastes awful, but Amelia has like no idea.
Amelia does not have proficiency in cooking.
Oh
Obviously.
my god,
No.
Amelia, what on earth are you serving? Like, what is this?
Yeah, isn't it great? Like, yeah, my dad made it. Like that's his recipe, and I mean, it's been in my family forever. It's you know,
Quick
it's
question: is your dad dead?
no, he's still kicking.
Okay, you need to change this recipe because it is fucking vile.
What? Excuse me. No, it's not.
No, it is. It really is. Oliver?
Yuri
Oliver,
would
try
say
this.
it could use some flavoring, dear. My apologies if I'm out of line.
Oh, I mean, what can I say? Salt's a bit expensive. But yeah, no, like I mean, the toughness is what gives it its like real flavor.
She says,
And
well,
it's like it's chewy as fuck.
Okay.
yeah,
Alright,
Like you spend a solid 5 minutes chewing.
Mom, don't have that. No, don't. Like that. Oh, God.
she'll eat around it.
But it's a potluck, so did anyone else bring anything?
I definitely think we turned up with like a banquet. I definitely
Sure,
think my
maybe,
family turned up with like
maybe-
setting up tables like a banquet and just like long.
Mom had the servants bring some food.
Yes.
Probably you would have
With-
Davian and Ellen there as well.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think like we turn up with like Amelia's done this like nice thing. She's like, oh my god, everyone's just gonna bring like one thing. It's gonna be nice, and then my family turn up with like a put up tables.
Everything.
And, yeah, we turn up like a banquet. Just like roll the red cloth down the table, seats out for everyone. We sit at the end.
Yeah, no, mushroom. This mushroom stir fry is like the only thing that Amelia can cook herself.
And I love the fact that that would be the only thing left. Everything else is gone, and that's still there. No one touches it.
And just a bunch of mushrooms.
Amelia just kind of like shrugs and is like, "All right, more for me."
Oliver would say, I'll eat some of it, and then eat a little bit and probably go to the bathroom. Excuse himself. Alright, so that was the first
Yeah.
week.
Just a little
Um,
fun bonding time
Little
with everybody,
Fun potluck.
minus Clyde.
Oh,
Minus Clyde.
Clyde's got leather.
Mine is
so-
like eating with James. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, no, and James and like Ellen are both like invited if they wanted to come.
They came with me.
Yeah, they helped
Yeah.
carry
They
the
turned, they
food.
turned up with all my servants. They were like still working.
Oh no, it wasn't. No, I didn't want them to work. I wanted this to be like a chill thing.
It will have after,
But
but they're setting up the tables and all the things when we us to sit down and eat.
I'll have to invite them over for tea so they actually can have some time to chill and not work.
I
That's just torturous.
I will
Make them
tell
eat your
Amelia.
mushrooms then. Yeah.
I will tell Amelia about what I found out, but I won't tell Clyde yet.
Alright, so you let her know about James being Davian and all the other stuff.
Damien or
I mean,
Davian?
Davian or Damien with an M or a V?
I think it was Davian, but I'll
Okay.
double check that.
V is in Victor.
Yeah, I think it's Davien. So I thought it was Damien with the M, but no. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
V.
Oh, it is Davian. All right. Well, I'll just say, like, I mean,
Davian.
I really think this is something that you should keep to yourself. I mean, if it's clearly something that he doesn't want us to know, and he'll tell us on his own time.
Yeah, there's one slight problem with that idea. It's the fact that my father is looking into them, and I don't know what he's going to find out. So, whilst I
Okay.
would love nothing more than to let them keep their secrets.
I mean, what
I-
kind of person is your father? like, is he someone who is going to throw them under the bus?
Would I have any idea of that?
So your father is
Adopted.
kind of your adopted father is definitely a pretty cold, cutthroat noble. You would not be surprised if he was willing to throw someone under the bus to gain.
Basically,
Okay,
my dad.
we need
My
to-
dad's
Power.
basically Tywin. My dad's basically Tywin Lannister.
Not that smart,
Okay.
but yeah, he's definitely not the most
He's Walder
trustworthy
Frey.
kind.
Walder
Yeah.
Frey.
Yeah.
All right, I think it might be best if we get them out of here.
You know, the thing is though, like for all that,
Like,
I would agree with you. But the thing is, he will. He's not going to do anything until he knows. And the fact of the matter is, that until they are useful to be thrown under the bus, he won't do anything.
well, why? But we can't let them. We can't let them risk hanging under the axe, so to speak, sitting under the axe, so to speak. Like we
They
have,
won't.
like we can't.
I won't. My dad, my adopted dad's a lot of
Is
things. and
Oliver here?
But
I imagine Oliver's here.
Oliver says maybe we should tell Clyde as well. He'll stop bugging him about it.
well, I don't. I'd rather keep Clyde in the dark, to be perfectly honest, mostly because it's funny. But I'm really concerned about Ellen and James's safety. Like, we need, like, if your dad is this close to finding out what they want kept secret, who's to say that he won't use it against them? And by them staying here, that is only increasing their risk
No,
of getting found by the Empire. We know that they're running away from them.
Reginald 100%
And-
will use this against them as blackmail. But here's the thing. They have use. Because whatever they want the
They're
girls
people,
for,
Keller. Keller, they
yes,
are
yes.
people. They are not
Yes.
tools to be used.
right? Yes, you are right. They are people, they are individuals, they have lives, they shouldn't be used at all. But the fact of the matter is, my adopted dad does not see them that way. So this is how I am
How do
justifying
you know?
I've grown up with this man my entire life. I am used as a toy thing to show how better my family is because I'm a half elf, even though my mum had an affair. And the fact of the matter is, I'm only wheeled out because it's a way of showing them how better they are than everybody else. My dad cares about
Okay.
image. James and Ellen has abilities, supernatural abilities that the Empire want. Now, he will not give that up without a massive thing he's going to get in return because it is something that
He
he can
may not-
exchange.
When did
If the
Keller
Empire
figure that out?
knows,
I found out when I was browsing for a week.
Ah, okay.
if the Empire finds out, what makes you think that he's going to have any choice in giving them up? Remember,
my-
they are wanted by law. Okay,
Yes, they're
as
wanted
far as
by
we know.
law. They're wanted by law in the Empire. We are not in the
In the-
Empire, so as such, it does not count.
Well, who's to say he's not gonna use them to get something else that he wants? Okay,
But-
I'm really not comfortable with them staying here if this is going to be a risk to their safety.
See, here's the only problem with you not sending them away. My dad knows about them, and if they go, he will send people out after them because they're useful. Ships that he can use. So if they run, they're not only running from the Empire, they're also running from my family. And the fact of the matter
God
is
damn
that
it, Keller!
as much as
This
hey, if they had told us from the get-go, none of this, we wouldn't be in this situation, but they didn't, so we are. The fact of the matter is,
no,
them staying at
no,
my house...
we knew that they had a secret. And that should have been respected.
Yes, it should have been, but it's not going to be, because people don't trust them. My father didn't trust anyone, because my father's an arsehole. So I had to find stuff out before he did, and
Then
now
why
I know.
Then why would you lead them into his house?
A, because they needed a job. B, because I thought they'd be safer there because I didn't think they were.
There's
I didn't think James was a nobleman who's run off with people with supernatural abilities. I thought they would maybe
There's plenty-
stolen something.
even so, what these are our friends. Why did you endanger them? They would have been just as safe, probably safer, with just getting a job in the marketplace or somewhere around town and remaining anonymous.
Wouldn't have remained anonymous.
I don't think you
Of
can
course
blame.
they would have.
I don't think you can blame the kid Amelia. He didn't know what their past was. I don't think he meant any ill by it.
He doesn't know their past, but what I'm blaming him for is that he knows his father.
So
And
that's
he
true.
put them
Your
at
dad
risk.
is kind of an a-hole.
Yes.
But what's
If
done
they-
is
if
done.
my dad,
We
if my
can't.
dad had dug into their history and found out that they'd stolen a loaf of bread, we wouldn't be having this conversation, which is what I thought they had done. I didn't think they'd done anything this big because I didn't know about any of it. Here's the thing:
It doesn't
as much as you might
matter
want them to
what
leave,
they've done. It doesn't matter what they've done. You've betrayed their trust.
fine. I've betrayed their trust. Whatever. The fact of the matter is, right now, them being at my house in my employment, it's the safest place they can be.
Do they know?
Do they know that we know? No, I haven't told them yet. I was telling them after I've told you.
Well, I don't know if they'll be safe staying there now, Oliver says.
No.
I mean, with your dad
They're not-
knowing, he could try to
they're not
trade
gonna
them
be-
to someone.
Yes, but the fact of the matter is, if they leave, they're not going to be any safer because my father will send people out after them to still trade them. The fact of the matter is, if
Well-
my father thinks they have value, they're safer at my house because my father won't let anything happen to them because he can use them.
How can you trust that?
There's one good thing about a cold-hearted bastard who will trade anything for value is the fact that they will protect the investment.
How do you know that Ellen's supernatural abilities have value to your father? Okay, we have no idea what she does. We
Oh.
have no idea why the Empire wants them. Who's to say that he's not going to trade her into the Empire for something even more valuable in his mind? We don't know. Okay, God,
So-
Keller.
So what do
How
you
did-
think we
how
should
did
do,
you do
Amelia?
this? I think we need to get James and Ellen here right away.
You mean
We
to
need
your
to get-
house?
We need to get them. Yes, we need to get them out of town as quickly and as quietly as possible.
I think doing that is going to cause them to be hunted. Worse. More so.
They're already hunted.
Hunted by the Empire, hiding out in a place where the Empire has no authority. Actually,
Do you think
I have-
there's a way we could convince your dad not to rat them out? I have no idea how we do that, but you know him better than I do, Oliver says.
if we can find out what the abilities that Elaine has, and we can figure out a way to make it useful, then yes, but there's also another option.
And I still think we
Those-
should bring Clyde in on this. He does have some magics, right? Couldn't they help?
Maybe. Question. Does Candle have slavery? Or do we
No.
have rules banning slavery?
Yeah, slavery's banned here.
Is it only for citizens of Candle, or is it for anyone here?
It's just illegal to have slaves within the city limits or any of the subsidiary surrounding communities. I
Good.
guess it would be subsidiary, but whatever it's called, the surrounding communities. So yeah, you're not
Well, I
allowed to
think
bring
the
slaves
first-
through.
I think the first good step would be to get James and Ellen here. And make sure that they know about the danger. So that they can make the risk they can make their own risk assessment.
I'm going to go do that now. I will go do that now. You go get Clyde here, and you go tell Clyde.
Alright, Oliver, do you want to go get Clyde?
Because I could
Bring
try.
them-
I don't
bring
think
them
he's
here.
gonna. I don't think he's gonna come here, but I can. If nothing else, I could let him know what we found out.
Piece of advice:
If
if
you
he's
ha-
not gonna,
He's
he's not gonna come here.
he's
Tell him we know the
tiny.
secret.
or just to throw him over your shoulder.
He's
Yeah,
He's
tiny.
do that.
tiny.
Like he has a exploding gun. Okay, I don't know if I want to try to pick him up and throw him over my shoulder.
Tell him you know James's secret. He'll come running then when you tell him he's going to get told if he's here.
He shrugs and says, "All right, well, I'll see." All right, so he's gonna go to get Oliver. Oliver, are you gonna come with him?
Oliver's gonna go get Clyde.
Or,
I'm gonna
I
make
guess
biscuits.
Clyde, are you gonna come with Oliver back to the party? Apparently, there's something that they're gonna reveal about James and
Oh, Clyde gave James and Ellen a chance to tell him what's happening. They lied. To his face, he's done with them. He doesn't give a shit.
right. So he's gonna keep working. He
Yeah,
says,
their problem's not my problem.
all right. So he'll then come back and relay the message.
Oliver goes and tells Omdal as well.
Omdal.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He tells Omdal, so Omdal Colonel Kent doesn't have to come.
No,
Uh,
Omdal would go to the potluck.
Yeah, I would say Amdal is at the party already, so he
Yeah.
would probably know all this at this point. And what did you say you were doing?
I am going back to my estate to find Davian, James, and Elaine.
Oh, they're at the party with you.
Oh,
Remember,
they?
they brought the food.
I thought this was.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought
Thought this was
I
after.
thought this was after.
Oh,
this was
I-
after the
after.
party.
I thought this was while you were talking at the party.
Oh, I thought this was after because I thought it was after a different day or later on.
Sure, we can say it's a different day. We'll say it's at the end of the week just to keep things easier. Because yeah, that's when you would have found out anyway. So yeah, this is
Okay.
all at the end of the first week, during that day. So
I'm stress baking biscuits, but they are hard as rocks.
you talking about in game or in real life?
No, in game.
Oh, okay.
In real life, I'm actually a really good baker and a really good cook.
Nice.
I just
Yes.
imagine Amelia is kind of Hagrid, who just like really enjoys making food, but it's awful food.
Just like on one of those bad cooking shows.
Before
Yeah.
I go to find James and Ellen, I'm going to go and find my mom.
All right. Yeah, your mom is probably where she usually is, probably in the library or just kind of hanging out around the house.
Yeah. Okay. I go to Mom. Mom, I need your help about something.
Do we have a character for your mom? Well, she would
You
say.
haven't created a sheet. I've got the name and stuff for her, but you haven't created a sheet for her. Her name's Allison.
All right, here you go. She says, "Oh, what is it, son? What do you need my help with?" And I gave you a sheet for her.
I may be in a bit of a situation.
Wow.
I had some people that I knew had a secret, but I didn't know what the secret was. Then Reginald was going to wanted to find out what it was, and then I found out what it was. He knew as well before I did. Now I'm worried what he's going to do to the people who are my friends / also work for me.
Your father can be a difficult one to deal with.
Right. Mom, I love you. Stop calling him my father. He's not my father.
She just sighs. She says, he is, I know you don't want to say he's your father, but he is supporting us, and I would like you to consider him as being your father.
Yeah, I'd consider him as my father if I wasn't dragged out to every... Do you know what? I'm not getting into this. This isn't what I'm here for. I'm here because I need to know how best to handle him. Because I don't want him doing what I know he will do and using them as pawns to sell back to the Empire for something.
Alright. Before we get too into the conversation, we are kind of at
Yeah.
overtime here, so why don't we do MVP and we can do this next week as you discuss things with your mother.
Cool.
So give me some whispers with your MVP votes.
Okay.
Yeah, the downtime RP and Candle went longer than I thought it would.
Sorry.
Well, no, it's fine as long as everyone's having fun and enjoying it. also been dealing with a stress headache for unrelated issues. So hopefully it was still fun
Water.
today. Oh yeah, no, I've been drinking
Drink some water.
I
Eat
think
some
I
food.
need one more vote. Oh wait, no, there's only 3 of you. Keller with 2 votes, your MVP.
Thank you.
Well done, everyone. All right, I'm gonna take some
Sweet.
notes, and we can continue next time. I know you guys like to hang
Sorry,
out.
a work week. A work week's 5 days, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's the 23rd now.
So, oh my gosh.
Halfway to the shield.
Yeah, because you need 10 days. It's kind of confusing. I kind of wish they would just do it in days rather than weeks. But yeah.
And Oliver also spent 5 days learning smithing.
He doesn't get anything yet from that, does he?
No. He has to spend 10 weeks on it.
Okay, so I will put down in his equipment just.
Put it in the
smithing.
downtime activities.
Oh yeah, what's that? Icons or things stupid enough. Okay. Let's find this. How if I open the right one? Smithing 5 day.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's still got it open.
Sorry. What am I doing now? So I'm doing. Okay.
Yeah, no, I thought it'd be quicker for me to type it 100 than for you to open everything up. What's that? Eat some chicken wings.
Thank you.
Chicken wings are good.
Honestly,
But yes,
they're kind of so-so.
I could use some chicken wings. I need to get some food. Maybe that's part of the problem. I barely ate anything today. My dog's gotten into a
yeah,
fight
that's
this
probably.
morning. So
Aw.
yeah, that was
Are they
kind of
okay?
stressful. They're okay, but it's been happening a lot. Like I don't know, one of my dogs. I think I told you one of them went blind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one with the immune system issues.
Yeah, but the older one, for whatever reason, like never really liked him, and like so because he's blind, he just wanders around a lot, and like he like gets close to the other one who will like be growling a little, but he can't really see him, so like then they'll just start fighting, like he'll just bite him and then he'll bite him back, and it's a huge thing. So they just really got into it this morning. So
Oh no.
yeah, so that wasn't good, and we're trying to figure out what to do about that. Because, like, yeah, it's happened a bunch of times, but it was really bad this morning. Like, I think he doesn't...
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, like, I don't think he fully knows what's going on, and my other dog is... I don't know why he's being kind of a dick to the younger one. They've never really gotten along well.
The
So,
grumpy old dog.
he is. He used to be so nice. Now he's super grumpy. He's like, I think he didn't like having, because he was an only dog for like half of his life, and then we started getting other huskies, and I think he got grumpy about that. Or maybe he's just getting older and grumpier, I don't know. But it's been an issue.
Probably.
He used to be really sweet. So anyway.
Just to check, when I do my mom and my dad, they're meant to be NPC tokens, right?
I mean, yeah, either way, we're not really going to give them too much in the way of
That's cool.
stats.
Just so I knew what I was doing. So yeah, they're both done.
If I decide Reginald is some kind of like super talented like adventurer, I could always give him stats later. But
Well,
for now,
Well, Reginald to me is like the typical stay-at-home mercenary. Alison, my mom, is the I suppose I'd say warrior.
Oh, I'm
He's
just
the one
waiting
who-
for Reginald to try and kill everyone.
B, she's the one who trained in the fighting stuff. Me. Anyway.
Oh, so he is kind of a mercenary. I thought he was just a politician.
Oh,
Right.
my mom's the mercenary. My dad's my adopted dad's more the politician.
Okay. So
Imagine
yeah.
my mom was the one who was training and fighting and stuff, and
All
you can
right.
deal with she's the noble one that was born into it. I imagine my dad kind of married into it.
Oh
So-
no, Reginald's super the BBG.
He's yeah. I don't know if he's
Okay.
Tywin level of like plotting,
Frey.
but he's yeah, he's definitely yeah.
Yeah,
probably
I imagine he's
more
like Walder. He was either Tywin or Walder. I didn't know which.
Well, I don't. Is Walder Frey like super devious? I feel like he is.
Walder Frey is the one who had a wedding to his daughter and then assassinated all the guests. Like,
Yeah.
he's manipulative, but he's manipulative in the way of he thinks he's cleverer, but he's not.
Yeah, exactly. Your dad's probably in between those two. Like he's
Yeah.
sort of clever, but he's not like Tywin level.
And I imagine my mom's kind of like a Brienne of Tarth type one.
Like it's all become Game of Thrones now.
I was thinking, really,